Salah's been thrown under the bus, clearly. Salah is not the problem of Liverpool. The management of the whole situation is an absolute disgrace.
Why do we have a situation where when things are not going well for Salah, he finds it really, really easy to, let me use the word, manipulate with the media?
We are a few days away from the biggest football spectacle known to the African kind. IBK, from the top of your head, your prediction.
I think first thing is I'm happy Ghana are not even in this.
Nigeria was never a one-man team.
Of course.
It shows how bad we are fallen.
Guerrero, this your narrative is I won't say it's very wrong, but it's not really true. Victor is the greatest striker the Super Eagles has ever produced.
Books.
Whether I like it or not.
You know,
allow me talk now. Allow me talk.
I dey hear you.
Now you be the host. Make I talk.
I dey hear you.
Baba, if Osimhen and Rashidi Yekini, they don't point Rashidi Yekini where. Sorry,
no worry. No worry.
I'm sorry.
No be you they talk. No be you they talk.
No, Baba,
me, I know say no be you they talk. Don't worry, me.
Baba, why did you finish the first class?
Listen to me.
Why did you finish the first class?
This angle where you they talk no make sense. You know they give you money, have you?
Wetin concern me, Osimhen and money. I dey also my own now. Call Victor. Call him.
I don't get your number.
When I don't get my.
I don't get your number. Don't worry.
You dey make your money. I dey make my own.
Don't worry.
Osimhen dey craze.
If you found it because we're borrowing fake. It's fake. No.
Give me 5 million.
You understand?
You know, the guys are like characters in a film. It's like a weekly TV show. I think the camaraderie between the guys, myself, Ini, IBK, Wale, of course, as well as Rufai, creates an interesting dynamic that I think the viewers certainly relate to.
CHP over the years has been a necessity, still is a necessity, you know, at a time where everything feels fast and regurgitated.
Our cultural space was craving realness, heritage, and intention, and that is why I'm able to be myself on the podcast.
Oh yeah, now predict that now.
I've seen games like this.
We've been able to move with clarity to deliver something with restraint, depth, and timeless wit. And in many ways, we've been able to reset the standard to show what is possible from an African cultural and storytelling perspective.
In the first half,
I don't know the game that you watched, but in that first half, the team that looked like they were going to score the most was us.
For us, it's not punditry, it's artistry. There's a self-awareness to what we're doing. For us, we're driving our cultural nuances in every single conversation, and I think that's what we keep trying to do.
THP at Season 6 is a proof that when your product is sharp and your values are intact and your timing is intentional, you have a chance of building something that is authentic.
We're playing a different game, not one based on virality or chasing the algorithm, but one built on value.
We're not looking to scale at all costs. We're building substance, and we want that to scale over time.
After 6 solid years with the guys, I realized that we are not just a sports show that's entertaining, but an entertainment show that truly knows sport. I'm sure you know that already.
He just needs more oil. I will call it down 70,000. I said, this guy, he would never make it.
But all of this means nothing if no one is ready to receive it. And that's where you, the viewers, come in.
Thank you for allowing us to play our position and allowing our work to speak for itself.
So every now and then I go somewhere to different places and someone recognizes you, and that totally humbles me because of the fantastic community we've been able to build.
All of this is not enough without you guys.
Thank you and welcome.
Welcome to Season 6.
There's this particular song that we used to sing on the assembly ground when we were children. I'm not saying, 10 years ago. I mean, when we were children in primary school. And the song goes to us. If you remember, it depends on the kind of school you went to anyways. I'm sure I'm the only one that went to a local school here. The song is, hello, everybody. Hope you are feeling. They're looking at me like strangers because they don't know. Feeling. Are you feeling? Oh, you're feeling. You go school, IBK. Yeah, that song.
I know. Now, Farmer MB.
Yeah, no mind that.
That song is the only way I could, reintroduce myself to you guys. It's been more than a minute. It's always a good pleasure to see you guys. Babajide Guerrero here.
After a long injury layoff.
Yeah. Injury killed, yeah.
The toy is ACL.
ACL we don't want heal.
ACL no kill.
ACL we don't want heal. You know?
ACL no grill. But my thoughts has been with the show, especially with thoughts online, different people, different comments every day, every time we put out stuff. I want to thank you guys for being with us. Happy New Year in advance. Merry Christmas in advance as well. It's good to be back here. The guys are on the grill with me. Dr. George, Dr. MC. This particular doctor is the only doctor I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. 1 minute, I will see doctor with stethoscope treating people, cardiovascular, all those things. And then the next thing, ladies and gentlemen, what is
the talk doctor?
What is yes, he is the talk doctor.
That's really special.
It is indeed. It is because
it is really special.
Indeed.
I always think that. I came here with doctor and we had a very very robust conversation, and I always think that in this country we major on the minor a lot and minor on the major a lot.
Yeah.
And doctors and like I told him, doctors and security personnel are people that we should be rolling the carpets for.
Indeed. Anywhere in the world.
I feel like we do not do that in this country. I feel like it's a very that when you are in the job of saving lives, you should be accorded the highest respect and honor in the land.
Indeed. And so guys, please.
When you do that, and then you got the old microphone.
Yes, when you do, and you do, madam, your BCG, your BCG.
I always think that I've gone to a hospital before, and they say, "Oh, that's the doctor who's," and the guy had dreads,
and you're like, "Now this one go touch me."
Yeah, God,
the guy had dreads, and I'm like, "Baba,
stay far away from me.
Baba, go follow me.
Stay far away from me."
But because I always think that doctors are, even when we're in school, when I was in school, we had the pharmacy faculty close to us, and the guys who were in that prim and proper
guys,
no beard, straight their face.
This doctor get dread.
He get dread one time.
He don't do it. He get what you do. Have you cut it? It's still there.
I don't cut him.
Oh wow, okay. There's a time I saw. It was after marriage. He did after marriage.
Yeah, it was after marriage.
Wow. Yeah, I think I second you on that. You see, in a way, there's this. It's not stereotypical, right?
Yeah.
But there's just this way you expect doctors to
look exactly.
This one is not like that.
I'm still that way. I have to take it off.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you having the time of your energy, doctor? Dr. George, the energy doctor. But it's always nice
to be here.
It's great.
I was saying that it was exactly about a year ago I was here last, and you were on the.
Oh wow!
Oh yeah!
Oh wow!
That's great.
I'm here again.
Oh wow! Nice. It's good to be
here.
Men,
injured men.
No, my own. I told you I was bidding my time. I was bidding my time to make a comeback. I was bidding my time.
I
had to be patient for my starting shirt.
Small 10 minutes play like this. You don't go back.
Glass leg.
I mean, but really, Abu Dhabi is one of those players that he was something special, but it was never special.
What could have been?
Yeah, it was what could have been. But what could have been is not IBK. IBK is Mr. Consistent alongside Ini. Actually, I think you guys.
Ini just got back.
No, I just got back.
IJGB, he just got back.
No. Ini just got back.
I did my hamstring.
I think Mr. Consistent on this show
is Rufai.
Rufai.
It's Rufai, then you,
then
IBK.
No. UB has to be there.
UB, I beg your pardon.
So he has to be there.
Yeah, maybe Wale.
Yeah, but Wale. It depends on the version of Wale. Very true.
But in like this, give a man of the match like this. Next 2 games.
You don't ghost games. They come again.
Small man of the match. You score a trick today. What should we expect in the next game?
Next game.
Have you heard that story? That Jose Mourinho story on Maicon? Maicon used to play for Inter Milan.
Yeah.
So Mourinho says that he heard a story that Maicon always, during the Christmas period, Maicon always gets a 5th yellow card and gets suspended so that he can go to Brazil for
and play.
He said when he heard it, called him, he said, "I'm not stupid. If you get a yellow card in this game,
in Italy,
you will not go anywhere."
You train with it.
And he says, "What if I score a goal? Will they allow me to go?" Mourinho said, "If you score 2, I will let you go." He said they go into the game. Michael scores 2 goals, takes his shirt off, and gets a yellow card. Brilliant story. Mourinho says, "I give him an extra week off." True story, brilliant story.
The back of my head is
Mourinho said they went to a game at Siena. He said, don't try it.
I think Brazilian players have the worst behaviors. Even in time of Ronaldinho, Romario.
I think it's more of them being homesick. Actually, I think it's more of them being homesick. South American players generally. I remember when Tevez.
I think it's predominantly Brazilians.
When Tevez was, I think he signed one big contract. Was in China at that time that there was players going to China, and after a year, Tevez was like, "Bro, you're on like 600K a week."
Yes.
If you can read the story, and he said he became homesick and he wanted to go back home. Bro, an African man. 600K.
What?
And your family could tell you, say, which home are you even coming to?
Home is where the heart is. Your heart is in that place. Stay there.
They say you don't get a house for this thing.
Stay there. Just that's your home. Just use that home. Everything you have, make sure that's your home. Home is where the heart is.
600K.
Indeed, guys, it's good to be back. It's very nice. Shout out to you guys for always being with us. I mean, we are growing in leaps and bounds. New followers, new people, new football family, and it's always nice to be on the table. So the last time I saw Ini was not daddy then. So now
I saw your ACL.
Ini. Yes, wow. The last time I saw Ini was not daddy.
Really?
Yes. No. The last time I was on the show I've seen him after that. The last time I was on the show with
me. Okay.
Yes, let me put it that way.
Okay.
We've not had Didara then.
But the last time
happy.
I was also the last time I was.
You don't born? This is for the fathers alone.
Okay,
let
sorry,
the fathers
no
talking. Yes, let the
Sorry.
fathers. Let the fathers.
Balotelli, calm down.
What's going on here? Did I just say mwah? God, that guy cracks me up. There's one new guy.
Aquaman. It's from your side.
Good God Almighty. The guy's demeanor. Like the way he looks,
he's
like
bringing Aquaman to the world.
He's giving me. You know, premium. I beg your pardon. I say premium. Do you remember Prime Clint the Drunk?
Yeah, Clint the Drunk.
When Clint just stands, and you're already laughing. That's the way that Aqua guy is.
Dangling.
He's dangling.
Did I just say mwah? Yeah. So but shout out to all the guys who are making us smile and all. But before we go into the football thing, in my lane and life as a master of ceremonies, there is one word that when people want to introduce people, or maybe it's a Nigerian thing, or maybe it's an entertainment world alone, this word has been absolutely dastardized, and it is painful. No, so in context, this past 2 weeks has been very battling for the legend. Two-Face Idibia with his wife and all. So Daddy Freeze, a man who I have absolute respect for his career. I don't know him personally. I'm sure I will have respect for him personally as well. He always does this live, and I try to join sometimes because for me, Daddy Freeze as a broadcaster is one of the greatest in the continent of Africa. I mean, as a broadcaster, when he was on radio. These Gen Zs don't know who Daddy Freeze was in terms of the quality of when Daddy Freeze speaks. It was Daddy Freeze, Dan Foster, J.A.J. the Mechadon. All of these people were the people who shaped our thoughts on radio. So he does this live. I try to join once in a while. And then during all of this Two-Face thing,
there's this guy to Manny.
He invited,
I don't even remember Manny.
Yes, Manny, OG.
Yeah.
I think he invited JC Jax. And JC Jax was delirious on that video. Maybe he has whatever. So and then I think JC Jax insulted him on Twitter. I called him out on Twitter. And then when Daddy Freeze wanted to and this thing I want to talk about is always in me to want to push it out. I think I should do that more. Okay. And then Daddy Freeze goes and says something like, he said, we don't know what's wrong with this, all our legends. And I'm like, you said something at the beginning of the show. You said we major in the minor in this country and we minor in the major. In this country, people misuse our word a lot. Like legend. Do you know what a legend is, IBK? By what metrics, by what standard, by what level of impact, by what level of consistency is JC Jax a legend? And so, what I'm going to do now is that, I don't know if we can do this or anybody can. You can mention the names of some people, and I'll tell you right or not if I thought they are legends. Is not just because you come, you sang one song or two songs, you were around. Yeah, it's the cultural shifts that you made, and it's not even this problem. A lot of people, whenever you're talking about this guy, a legend, I'm like,
even football,
God go bless you. We are going there. We even go there now. One guy was on Twitter, and then J1 tweeted something, and one guy said, this is our legend. Don't come again. I'm like, J1 legend.
I think they associate legend with longevity.
Like how?
Oh, someone who
Even
has
not-
been in the game. That's what a lot of people.
Maybe we should just. I don't know. Maybe I could just hear from you guys. Maybe in the football world as well. Maybe we can narrow it to football. Because in my own world, let me finish.
okay.
I'm sorry, my brother. In my own world, Jesse Jacks is not by any stretch of the imagination a legend. No disrespect to him. He was at best a very good artist, a very popular artist. It is his brother that is a legend because his brother made cultural shifts and impact that stood the test of time. Jesse and a lot of people, if Jesse Jacks is a legend, if J1 is a legend, what then will we call Onyeka Onwenu?
So
What do we call Christian Senibokwe?
So-
What is R&B? RMD rather.
So
if
Jide, I
if
think
Jesse
that-
Jacks is a legend,
I think that I just like I watched some Premier League documentaries and because I was thinking, they will show some players under Cult Hero, they will show some players under
yeah,
Legends.
legends, exactly.
So I now realize that I think there's actually a difference between Cult Hero
Yes,
and a legend.
absolutely.
So a lot of players
Are cult heroes.
actually
Cult
cult
heroes.
heroes.
Yes. Only few of them are
Just
legends.
like this music thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some artists are actually cult heroes.
Yes.
Just like
Icon.
J1 you mentioned, because he
Icon.
has a song that
That is-
you can say,
yeah.
this person is a cult hero, this
Yeah.
person is a. But like you said, when you say legend,
Legend.
legend is a cultural shift. Like someone who literally
Generational.
impacted
IBK.
a whole
Generation.
generation.
When I'm hosting events, right? When I'm hosting events, you see some people come up and say, this person I'm bringing up is a legend in this. And I'm like, do you know what a legend means? Like,
We bastardized
a legend
words
is
like
a legend is in a league of his own. He's an
Yeah.
elite.
Yeah.
When you call his name, you have to look for another. For example, I call RMD. The next person you call, maybe not next person, but the other name that will come to my mind is Olu Jacobs. And a lot of people do not know that in this country that Olu Jacobs, Taiwo Ajayi Lycett were the few Nigerians to ever make it into mainstream Hollywood.
Hollywood, yeah.
That's a legend.
Absolute
because you
legend.
sing, we making money this year. We sing your song first week of the year. Until the next year, we remember you.
Person for year.
Oh, well, no disrespect, but I mean, he's done his own.
No,
But it's just
I
like
get the point.
A lot of people like it gets to me a lot. Like you just want this one a legend. How?
It's the same. It's the same way. It's the same way in football. We bastardize world class.
Words. Yeah, exactly.
Same with world class.
Same thing with world class.
It's the same thing.
class.
He's a world class player.
World class.
How?
Yeah.
It's we throw these words around because, like you said, before I can call someone a legend,
Come on, you go don't do.
before they say that's a Premier League legend, before you hear, you feel be legend for your club.
No be lie.
Yeah.
Before
Yeah,
they-
yeah.
before they say, you hear they say Vidic is a Premier League legend.
Yeah.
You have to think about what did Vidic do in the game
Yeah.
during his period, during that time. What impact did he have on his team and the league?
In part,
Pep Guardiola is a Premier League legend.
indeed.
Why? Because he's come and he's
Yeah.
literally changed the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
So it's a very careless word to throw on anyone.
I know.
And that's not being disrespectful to people.
Just like you said, which I like, the cult hero thing. You can be
you
a
can
cult hero.
respect
You
people
can
for
be a
what they've
club
done.
legend and not be a Premier League legend.
Of course. So
You can be a club, not even a football legend.
Yes.
Do you know there's another level? Because being your club, being your league, and being
Yeah.
football
because
globally.
at club it's you're more of the club legend because you've played so many games for the club. You've been
Yeah.
around the blocks for a long time.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Martin Keown is an Arsenal legend.
Indeed.
He's not a football
He's not-
legend.
he's not- he's not a Premier League legend.
Indeed.
He's not a
Indeed.
nobody remembers Martin Keown for nothing. But we are Arsenal
Only his
fans.
article.
We love
On the
Martin
email.
Keown because he played for Arsenal for so many games.
India always right, Abby.
Yeah, you're
You
right.
know,
That's for Daily
so
Mail.
there are two different things. It's a very special word
It's
that we just throw around on
it's very
very
painful.
ordinary people.
I'm not even going to even call names, but it's very painful. But if we throw it down, Nigeria have not produced a lot of legends. If you just produce people that are iconic, people that are virtuoso at the best, people that are very good. But legend, bro. Legend is a lot.
Is Alex who will be a Super Eagles legend?
No.
No,
He's not.
He's not.
He's not a Super Eagles legend.
he's not.
Alex Iwobi.
No, he's not a
He's
Super Eagles
not.
legend. He's not a Super Eagles
Brilliant
legend.
footballer.
Yeah.
But no.
Icon,
Eagles
yes,
legend.
but not a legend.
No.
Not a legend. In fact, I don't think there's any. There's the only legend we
Icon,
have
no.
in the Super Eagles in the past 5.
So he's not by appearances as well.
No, he's not.
I
Not
don't know,
necessarily.
yeah,
Not necessarily,
Not
yes.
necessarily.
You know the only person I can call a legend in recent past in Super Eagles, Ahmed Musa. And here's why.
Yes.
4 goals at the World Cup. That says a lot already. He's the highest scorer in the history of the World Cup.
So okay,
Yeah.
fine. I love this topic. So
And then-
is Sunday Umba a Super Eagles
No.
legend?
No.
No.
He did something legendary. In fact, I like the fact that he did something. He achieved a legendary feat.
You say call it legendary or iconic?
But he's not.
But he is not a legend, you know,
Iconic.
because
It's
just like you saying.
But you just made mention of.
Actually, he had an
scoring-
iconic moment.
Musa scored 4 goals in
iconic
one
moment.
moment.
Yeah.
Musa had impacted on the league. Musa had impacted in Nigerian football. Musa
Yeah,
had
of course.
impacted.
Was the
even
highest goal
locally.
scorer in the Premier League before.
Do you understand?
I mean, Super Eagles, Guerrero. I'm not saying.
Musa is a centurion in caps.
Yes.
Musa has been to
He's the highest goal scorer
at
at the
least
World
4
Cup.
or 5 nations. That's somebody. You know that's one of his first tournament. Do you know? That's the first
He's the
tournament.
highest
now.
goal scorer at the World Cup.
I mean something,
Yes.
but that's his first ever tournament.
Yeah.
So because
It
he
was an
come and then he
iconic
shine and
moment.
he's
It's just
scored.
like saying Mario Götze is.
And then what kind of
is
career did he also have?
German legend.
Yeah, he's not.
What kind of career did he also have? So a lot of things goes into it, but on the face value, and sometimes I also think that is perception as well. People just have a when somebody likes something, you just want to flower them up and then color them up, and that is also very fine. So you said something earlier about Martin Keown being a writer. Let's talk about another writer and a pundit now, who, for all his worth, I think as a footballer it was horrible. As a pundit, I'm not sure which part of his career is even more horrible, punditry or being a footballer. But he earns the cash and he's one of the biggest things. But I think he's also needed for any show because you need somebody that can say anything. And I'm talking about Jamie Carragher, right?
Obviously.
How he went at Mo Salah and how Egyptians now are also going for him. I think he showed his DM. Regular Egyptian people are just coming for him. Like even their footballers, Muhammadi, Mido, all of them are coming for him.
You can't go for the king and think that his people will let you go like that.
Yeah. So guys, let's in Yoruba they say let's just throw it all down and now let's fix the jigsaw. Salah was benched 3 consecutive times. Nobody needs to know what he's done for Liverpool. We all know that. And then he goes on to have an interview and say stuff that maybe somebody wants him out. All of that. So we are going to synchronize and segmentize this conversation, right? We'll join it all together. First, guys, was Salah right to say those things in the interview?
No, he wasn't. And I understand why he did what he did. And when you've played for Liverpool for all these years and done what he's done for Liverpool, what you've done is that you have some capital. If you earn yourself some capital, and when you make certain mistakes, if Isak were to do what he did, they probably send him to jail immediately, because he hasn't earned any capital. Salah has earned the capital to be able to make that kind of mistake, and I don't think he should have done it, but he's earned the right to do it. He's frustrated and he's decided to go public with his frustrations, which is why I always think that, I personally feel like individual awards are very unfair because football is a team sport.
Yeah.
And see, if Ronaldo make he score 3,000 goals, if your defenders allow them to score you more than you have scored,
Una go lose.
you see that goal where you score, it will be irrelevant.
Yes.
So I always feel like it's a team sport. So the team comes first. When you've gone and done what Salah's done in terms of he's put himself and felt like, more so when his team is having a bad time, which is why I agreed with Carragher, on that aspect. It's a really bad time. Your team is going through, a very difficult period. It's not a time to seek personal gains. It's not a time to try to, look at yourself and say, things are not going well. It's just like a marriage. Every time
Preach it, bro.
Every time you have a conflict with your wife or your husband, and you think it's the right time to think about, this is what you've done, you're never going to settle. You will never settle because you are looking at yourself. She's looking after herself. You are looking at, when I go fight till 2020.
It has to be a sacrifice.
So someone has to say, you know what? I know how I'm feeling in this moment, but I'm going to look at the team. And that's what Salah should have done. But having said so, I think that the way the manager has treated Salah is an absolute disgrace.
Why so?
I think the way the manager has treated Salah is an absolute disgrace. Because Salah said, and I've said it very clearly, I don't like the way Salah threw the team under the bus and the manager. But Salah's been thrown under the bus clearly. Because when you didn't start it, Jurgen Klopp dropped Salah in a few games.
Yes.
And that's fine. A player is not playing at the peak of his powers. You take him out of the team. That's fine. But when you keep Salah on the bench for 90 minutes in a game that you need to win, that is trying to point out that you are subtly trying to tell the team or tell the world this guy is the problem of this team.
Did they need to win in that game?
Salah is not the only problem of Liverpool. In fact, Salah is not the problem of Liverpool. This season, Liverpool's problem has been defensive.
Yeah.
Van Dijk has been shitty. And Van Dijk is a player that I probably lie on the ground and he rolls on my back because I love him. I think he's top class. But I said last week, Van Dijk has seen his better days. It looks like he's declining. He doesn't look like he fancies defending like he used to. Konate, maybe his head is turned, with the contract situation, Real Madrid lurking and all of that. So it feels like, but defensively, Liverpool have been absolutely shocking.
Yeah.
Now, when you go and take out a player in your attacking line and say, Salah has not been performing, but Liverpool have been scoring. They are creating chances, but the team defensively is not at that level. So why haven't you taken Van Dijk out of the team?
So why Salah? Okay.
Why Salah?
So let me just come in, try another angle here. And I think that I will bring in different scenarios. Let me use when was it Ancelotti when he was at Real Madrid and the results were not going their way. And he knew that, I think that there are some old legs that I need to drop, which part of them was Luka Modric. And I think there was an interview where Ancelotti said that he had to go meet Modric. Had a discussion with Modric that, you are not as effective as you used to. You are a legend. Nobody's doubting that. But I need to start sitting. Like you need to start sitting on the bench. Call me.
Let's have that conversation.
Do you agree with that, or do you feel it's a lot of disrespect and choose to leave? They will give you options that if you want to leave, we are not stopping you. But if we are not saying you should leave, but we are coming to you to let you know that this is the plan, this is the project. And I think that for someone, that's why it's easy to say that, Salah is not being professional. Bro, this is someone that said in an interview that he has never experienced sitting on the bench 3 games in a row without playing. So you can imagine, when you are closing out your career and this is happening to you. Anybody in the world, any footballer in the world would almost do the same Salah is doing.
No.
So
I won't do what Salah is doing.
No. So this is it. Inni. If the coach had come to me, Salah, bro, there's a problem. And I think that you also need to start, sitting on the bench for some games. You come in maybe 60 minutes, 70 minutes. Let's have the discussion. It is actually very disrespectful for someone who has earned the right of a legendary status at Liverpool. You can, like Carragher was even saying that if you mention 5 Liverpool legends, there's no way you will not throw in Salah into it.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's to show you the importance of this particular player. And you came in because you were struggling. This same player was the reason you won the league last season. That's the truth. This same player was the reason you won the league last season. Then everything is going badly. You can't even have a discussion with him. That is very terrible.
How do you know they had a conversation?
You don't know.
But from Salah's conversation, it looks like there was no discussion. Even Sloth said in the interview after the Inter game that he's not saying he doesn't want to have a conversation with Salah, but there is everything in Salah's hand, which is very wrong. You are the coach. You should meet the player. You are the coach.
Which is why I say that what Slot has done, with him in the management of the whole situation before Salah made that comment is an absolute disgrace.
Even just hold on, I'm so sorry to cut in, but let me hear from George because we are going to scatter the table. I've not said anything. So if you notice, I'm just trying to pick everybody so that we can just throw it on the table. George, what do you think, Salah or Arne Slot? Who you pitching tent with?
See, Salah for me, Salah didn't do the right thing. To be very honest, why? Let me come from another angle. Why do we have a situation where when things are not going well for Salah, he finds it really, really easy to, let me use the word, manipulate with the media. According to statistics, it showed that this is the 4th time he's done something like this in his 8 years in Liverpool. He did this with the contract situation. So let's say, okay, maybe because things are going bad now. Last season,
Things were going good.
Things were going fantastic.
Yeah.
And in the middle of that,
I remember that conversation.
he
Yeah.
almost was going to throw Liverpool in disarray because of his personal gains. Contract situation. He wanted a better salary. He wanted better contracts. And he manipulated using media, and then
Didn't Mane do same? Mane also wanted a better contract.
Mane did not do what Mane didn't
public.
do what Salah was doing or what Salah did last season.
Continue your point.
Right? And this is not the first time, this is not the second time, this is not the third time he's done it. Whenever things are not going well for him personally in the club, or he's demanding something that would improve him personally, he goes out. And that, for me, not taking away the greatness that he has, is for him as a person, it's not something that is good. It's a downside because you're working at an establishment, at an organization, you want something, there are better ways to go about it.
Yeah.
No matter how much you feel like you've been offended, there are better ways to go about. Let's also remember, it was not a presser. He was after the match, it was a mixed zone.
Yeah, mixed zone.
And he literally just went out with fans and poured out everything. Imagine the players going back to their homes, some of them sleeping, and they are being woken up to say, see what you're playing. I mean, he wasn't an organized, he just did what he wanted to do because he felt like he could do what he wanted to do because he was Salah. To be very honest, results terminates insults. And results is the name of the game.
Wisdom.
If anything,
Wisdom.
If
Results terminates insult.
if anything happens today in Liverpool and his Slot loses his job, he will go before any of the players will go. Let's be very fair. For me, Van Dijk hasn't been benched, Konate hasn't been benched because, to be honest, Liverpool don't have
an option.
They don't have an option. Andy Robertson, that has been in Liverpool for the longest of time, has been benched repeatedly. And we know where Andy Robertson's place is in Liverpool. Maybe not as much as Salah, but Andy Robertson is one that you call a Liverpool legend.
Yeah, of course.
And he's taking it to heart. Anytime he's coming, he's trying to put in his bed. But even Kekes has not been performing, but Andy Robertson has been benched.
But when Ronaldo did this same thing,
Frimpong has been benched. The only reason I think Slot hasn't benched Van Dijk and Konate is because
obvious.
Leone came in ACL. They have Joe Gomez is just coming in, played his first game in over 2 years for Liverpool this season. There is nobody. So he has no other option. But he's literally benched almost everybody. Florian Wirtz came in for over 100 million. He benched him. Ekitike came in. It's like everybody's had to sit on the bench. Salah is who Salah is.
The problem
if you don't
is,
perform, you sit on the bench.
I totally agree with all your sentiments. I totally agree. I just feel like there could have been better management because Salah's gone public because he feels like he's been disrespected.
Probably.
yes,
There's a chance that the right communication has not been had.
Very probably.
Thank you.
There's a chance
the
that
only issue.
the manager has not, because Salah was Liverpool last season.
as in,
And,
that's very unfair.
If you
Like,
take Salah out
very
of that
unfair.
team last season,
Was it
Liverpool
unfair on
finished
him?
fourth.
Was it unfair on him when he went to media last season to demand more years?
That's a
and
really
bumper
good point.
package?
That's a really good
Was
point
it
because
unfair?
he did the same thing.
He did the same thing last season.
He did the same thing last season, and things were going well. So it shows that there's an antecedent with this player doing this, behaving like this, which is why I'm not going to back him on that. I'm not going to say what he did was right, but I also feel like he has to be treated better.
Yeah.
He has to be treated better. The manager's got to say, you know what, you're a big player, you're a top player. It's not working at the time, even if you're going to lie to the player.
So handling is a problem now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Even if you're going to tell the player,
Okay.
if you tell the player, Mo, please, I want to take you out of the firing line. I know that you want to play as
He
much.
actually deserves to be told.
He
deserves to be told.
I know you're playing. You want to play. You're a fierce competitor. You want to win. You want to play all the time. Well, I'm going to take you out of the team.
I want to try something.
Yeah.
Let's do something different.
Yeah.
I'll put it in the 60th minute and see how you can affect the game. I don't think Mo Salah goes public.
Yes.
Fair point. Fair point.
I don't think he goes public.
So
I just feel
probably.
we don't know. Probably.
Yeah.
But I just think that the manager is just completely, what? I'm going to stand my ground.
Yeah.
I'm going to show my authority as the manager. Salah is not a guy who wants to be on the bench. I remember the game at West Ham 2 seasons ago where Klopp put him on the bench. After the Nations Cup, Liverpool's form started dwindling and people started saying, oh, Salah, since he came back from the Nations Cup, he hasn't been performing. Klopp put him on the bench and put him late on in the game against West Ham. And Salah had a conversation with Klopp touchline. I still remember that. So this is a big ego player.
Yeah.
Clearly,
Which is what you find with big players.
you know,
The best players,
fine,
they have ego.
the best players. That's fine. So the communication between the manager
Was the
and
problem.
Salah
I
said,
think it could have been better. Yeah.
we've gone from having a really good relationship
To having no
and not having a relationship. What I can deduce from that is that
There's no
they're
conversation.
almost not talking.
This is very respectful.
so eventually-
like Ancelotti.
Eventually, we're going to get to a place where one of them will have to leave. And it looks like...
I hope not.
Yeah, that's why it's almost
It's
looking
looking
like...
Salah will leave.
It looks like
that's what it's
Salah.
almost looking like. But this is my take, right? I do feel, and this is just me being me. Sometimes in school, right, especially in primary school, there's always one very brilliant chap that everybody sits around. It used to be me that time. You know this? Where everybody sits around and then they copy from. Once that brilliant chap leaves or maybe drops his work and submits his work and is done, everybody is in disarray. Or sometimes when that child leaves the school, there's a problem. Everybody starts reading their own book. I think that's how Slot won the league last season. I think 80% of everything he did with that Liverpool side was due to a lot of work that Jurgen Klopp had put in. No
Obviously,
disrespect
yeah.
to Slot. I do think that he's still the man for Liverpool, but I also feel that league was won by those players majorly. It reminds me of when a certain coach was sacked and then Roberto Di Matteo came and won the Champions League for Chelsea. Right? And then it doesn't...
Villas-Boas was sacked.
Exactly. It doesn't mean that Slot is a bad coach, but I also think that particular victory must be alluded more to the players like Salah. However, there's no footballer born of a woman that is bigger than a football club.
Of course. No chance.
There's no footballer born of a woman. Ronaldo is not bigger than Real Madrid.
No, of course.
Or Man U.
Easy, man.
Messi is not bigger than Barcelona.
Easy,
But
easy.
he passed Canopy last year. So, know the football club where they mention, which one be Danny? You say no footballer born of a woman. European football club. No be Sporting Lagos. I be Imba. No waiting they talk.
Even Rabi Ali, Rabi Ali said big pass canopy.
How do I continue like this?
Which one be?
How do I?
No wait, which one be this thing?
But you knew what I was talking about.
No, I don't know. You go now. You
go clarify
him.
You knew what, but you chose to disrespect Kano pillars.
Talk and where?
You chose to disrespect our Kano pillars. Okay. No,
no European footballer born of
this. This what I'm saying is contextual. So I mean, just to take it out, in a way, he put himself beyond Liverpool. He put himself like, I am bigger than this.
Yeah.
And again, you have to also understand that if you sabi play football, you don't go need coach. Yeah. If you sabi play football, no matter how great Ronaldo was, everything he knew, everything he knows, is still coming from the coaches. It's just that maybe it's a routine now. They already know that, okay, they send their plan a day before, they send their training plan, they send, okay, dietitian, but you still need that extrinsic motivation from the outside. You still need that coaching. So when you now go up and say, and then I also blame Liverpool because he also feels that somebody wants to throw that guy under the bus. And here's why. Immediately he released that thing, that night, things already started moving already in Liverpool. Automatically, Slot came out and said, maybe they don't know. Somebody's trying to pull him out.
Carragher
came out. Everybody started. I was like, okay,
like
so what's
they were
going
waiting
on?
for it to happen.
It looks like somebody exactly. So in a way,
why do you think someone wants to throw him out of the bus when we can clearly see he's not playing well?
Is it
He's
the only
true,
one
but it's a Liverpool problem.
They are talking about Salah.
That
now.
problem, yes.
Salah is clearly not playing well, and I agree that communication could have been better.
So
but
about Salah as a footballer, hold on,
he's
guys.
not playing well.
About Salah as a footballer,
he should look himself in the mirror.
I think that Salah is going to struggle, and is struggling in starting now. And here's why: Salah's game has never been dribble, has never been maybe reading the game. His game has always been on two things: agility and speed. Father, time will catch up with you.
Yeah.
Salah is 33 now. And Salah is never going to say, bye-bye winger, hello central midfielder. He doesn't look like that player that can evolve and change himself. Cristiano Ronaldo did. A lot of these players, when they get to a certain level where they can... Mbappe already now does not... It's been a while I saw Mbappe doing 7-step over anymore. Mbappe that time, Mbappe just does one, cuts inside, wipe the shots. He's now a striker, he's getting to be a proper number 9. My point is, this thing we are talking about Salah having lack of form, it was always bound to happen.
Yeah, a physical decline.
It's a physical decline, and at the same time, he's also not been able to evolve his game. But that being said, it still doesn't mean that people like Carragher, who should be a totem for Liverpool, even though he was a very shitty footballer. I don't know. A lot of people, we on this table watch Carragher, but this generation didn't know Carragher. So they're thinking maybe he was a special footballer. Carragher was
it 7 career on goals?
8.
Premier
League. Yeah. In the
One
Premier
of the
League,
highest
7
goal scorers, own goal wise. Own goal specialist. Own goal specialist with Titus Bramble.
You see him as Senderos. Who was fast?
No, Senderos
Titus
was
Bramble.
Senderos was just scared of Drogba.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Senderos is not playing.
Senderos was a brilliant defender. He was just scared of Drogba.
Carragher, Titus Bramble, they were on that.
He was just scared of
But
Drogba.
what was Drogba doing to Senderos?
Like,
Bro, do you know that?
Senderos was scared of Drogba.
Do you know you can look at the face of Senderos?
He was literally scared of Drogba.
You know, I hosted the E1 Lagos, and I should have
True life story. Somebody told me that Vincent Nyama, our former goalkeeper, the first time
now that's a legend.
Côte d'Ivoire in 2006. He said he was in the tunnel. He said he came out in the tunnel. You know, Drogba, captain of Ivory Coast, he was standing in front. He said, "Look at the guy. This guy is this big, like from the tunnel, like." Whoa!
So is this now? So na TV they make her look small.
Like Drogba is an animal. Is that why Senderos they look up?
Now you can say before you score, make I help you score.
Senderos they look Drogba like this.
Before you come there, make I just help you score.
He said this African animal, he go just.
Oh my God!
Senderos just had nightmares.
There was this look that Senderos had whenever he saw Drogba.
Of course, it was
my life is flashing before me.
And exactly, and Drogba knew it.
Yeah, and
Drogba knew that guy was scared of him.
You know, they always say that dogs sense fear.
Yes.
Yeah. Once they sense fear, they attack.
Yes.
Like Drogba was that kind of player that once he
still say this guy
don't
fear
jam
me.
You body small.
Yourself,
He not say they fear. He say
we pin here. We pin it. This chat
will be here today.
This chat is pinned. You know, but
for me, to be honest, did Carragher say anything wrong? To be very living the messenger.
No, he said
living
a
the
lot
messenger.
of things. He said a lot
that
of
were not
things wrong.
factual.
No. He said a lot of things that felt like a personal attack.
Yeah, I think that's the way.
What things?
When you go and say Salah didn't win anything before he came to
He was trying to make a point.
No, that's a stupid point to me.
That's not a point.
And that's even
I'm sorry,
very
that's a stupid point to
That's
me.
a very disrespectful
And if it were
thing
to
to
me,
say.
I'll tell him
because
point
what
to
I
me.
think
you know why? You're trying. A player has gone and gave out an emotional interview. He's very emotional. He's angry. He's frustrated. Liverpool didn't win, and I have a feeling that if Liverpool won the game, Salah doesn't give that interview.
You'll be shocked.
I have a feeling.
You'll be shocked.
I'm just saying I have a feeling because if they had won the game, things would have been nice. You know, he would have been like, oh,
And then the manner in which they lost the game.
2-0, we won,
3-3.
so there's really nothing.
Yeah.
The fact that Liverpool drew the game meant that, you know, Salah wanted to like, should I play
Without me?
You know, so what Carragher has done in going, he didn't win a trophy. He's the guy who failed at Chelsea. Was a personal attack.
That line
Why?
was even
Because if
that
you
other
tell me-
line. That will not win the trophy if he's fine. That other line.
If you tell me that Salah failed at Chelsea, then you also tell me that Kevin De Bruyne failed at Chelsea.
Indeed.
So, because Salah went at the time to Chelsea at the time where Chelsea were incredibly stacked.
Yeah.
At the point he couldn't get a game.
It was even more like a player. Yeah, like a younger player.
He was a younger player. A team that is incredibly stacked couldn't get in the team. That's not failing. That's a player who has gone at a time where it's really not his time.
But Salah had gone.
Now, so when you say he's won nothing for Egypt, Egypt had a turmoil in their football for a time where they couldn't play football.
Yeah, they couldn't even play football.
They were not in the AFCON in 2012, 2013, 2015.
10 years,
Salah got back Egypt to their winning ways. They got to the final of AFCON in 2017 where they got the two AFCON
Senegal.
finals. Salah has qualified Egypt to 2 World Cups. If you look at the quality of the Egyptian players in the 2000s and compare it to now, you know that squad, this squad is nowhere near that level. But somehow that team has been to 2 finals, have been to 2 World Cups, and it's all down to that man.
Yeah.
So when you come out and say he's won nothing for his country, he won nothing before he came to Liverpool, that is a personal attack, and that's why I felt like Carragher completely lost his mind. Because
2 points that I want to make. One is Salah had gone first to say to allude that whatever it is that Liverpool has become now is due to him. That was the first shot that Liverpool were nothing before he got in. That's what he has alluded to. And
No, but he didn't say that.
He didn't say that. He didn't say that clearly.
No, but
he stated all he had done for Liverpool. He had said that he has given Liverpool the success.
This club
Everything.
so much. Those were his
But he's
words.
right.
I have given this club so much. And even if Salah didn't score all those goals, the amount of games he's played for the club, he's been fit for the club, he's done a lot, he's been part of a really good bunch of players.
Right.
I heard a guy say that Jordan Henderson is the reason Liverpool won all those trophies.
That's obviously terrible.
And I'm like, okay, I get it.
That's
Salah, football is a team sport. We say that. This guy cannot do
that's the
anything
problem.
without.
And which is the point I think Carragher was trying to make.
Yeah.
Football is a team sport.
But I also
so you
think
cannot
that
single yourself
it was below
Yes,
the
I
belt.
Because if you think it's just you,
I
then why
agree.
have you not won in
Yeah.
Egypt?
I agree.
I think that was the point he was trying to make.
That was below the belt.
Yeah,
The
it
Egypt thing
was below. There was no
the
need.
Egypt thing was absolutely unnecessary.
Yeah, there was no
So
need.
I just felt like Carragher was a Liverpool fan in that moment, sounding like
emotions.
a Liverpool fan.
Yeah, he forgot where he was.
He was doing
He forgot where he
banter.
was. Yeah.
He was doing. That's not punditry.
Yeah.
That's banter. He
It
was
was pure-
doing banter.
it was-
banter.
yeah, it was
and
pure
it was
banter.
shitty. And because when you bring that in,
Yeah.
you cannot compare.
It's almost personal.
You cannot
Equivalence
compare
anyway.
Liverpool
Yeah.
to Egypt.
Yes, it's
Quality of players,
history.
what Liverpool have gone through,
One is
Egypt
country.
have gone through as a country
Yeah.
in the last 10 years. He didn't need to bring that in
Yeah.
at all. So that's why I felt like it was a personal attack. But on the aspect of the timing and the how Salah went public with what he wanted to say, it was very wrong. I personally felt like Salah, when I saw it, I was like, Salah, come on.
No, you shouldn't
Salah.
have. You shouldn't
do this.
All right, guys. So, just we're gonna this matter looks like something that is not gonna have an end. Maybe until AFCON, because after this week,
the end of the
Or
season.
make AFCON start, January.
after they play Brighton, Salah jets off to and said he's gonna go. He's gonna travel.
Liverpool,
He didn't play
Liverpool
against
has,
Inter Milan.
I think Slot has taken him out of his mind.
Yes,
Imagine,
and that's the
imagine,
problem.
if
Part of the
Providence,
team.
imagine if Providence and the football gods just come together and say, you know what? Let Egypt win the Nations
Yeah,
Cup.
yeah. That would
Let
be
Carragher
that would
eat
be
his
wild.
words.
And in a way, this could be a different
that would be
level
for
of
football
motivation.
story,
You know,
yeah.
the players
No,
say that means that it's in senior
believe
man.
me.
This Nations
This
Cup
will carry you.
We go win now.
It's
We
just-
go carry you.
It's just like Argentina at the World Cup.
Messi, yes.
It's just like Argentina at the World Cup.
You have to be
And
football
I
gods.
said, when you watch that Argentina team at the World Cup, it wasn't the best team. Let's be honest. That Romero is a shitty defender.
Otamendi.
All those boys that
Romero is not shitty. Don't
he's
say that.
shitty.
No, he's not.
He's
not.
He plays with
IBK.
emotions.
He's not.
He's shitty.
He's
He
a
plays with
terrible
emotions.
defender.
He's not.
He's very aggressive.
The only difference
He's
between my
very
character
aggressive.
is that he's more aggressive.
He's aggressive, good on the ball.
And he's an aggressive character.
He's a shitty defender.
Ahmadu wants him.
They
Men, I
will,
don't
see,
sign him now.
they will see what they will see.
They will see what their mouth cannot say.
That thing that they want, they will see it. They will collect them, make them sign him. I remember he's a shitty defender.
So Saliba better pass him.
No.
You know better about
Saliba
Saliba.
IBK now.
You know better
Don't be
about
Saliba, you go mention now.
I Romero and Saliba.
You
know now.
You be
So
clickbait.
that Argentine squad, like if you see how those players wanted Messi to win that,
They
tournament,
wanted- they
almost like
literally-
told Messi,
We'll do everything for you.
We go.
no worry,
Then
no
do-
run
yeah.
too much.
Yeah.
We go
Just stay
do
that
am.
place. We will
Give
bring the
you.
ball to
Yes.
you.
Yeah.
Yes.
This
That's what it
thing
felt
that-
like.
This thing that Carragher is doing, those Egyptian players can say, you know what?
This one we are
You
winning.
see
This
this
one.
tournament, we'll die on that pitch. for
We'll
that
win,
man.
and it's going to be a problem now because now the players within the group. It's very possible. Football is just a very wild sport. And speaking of
It is.
AFCON, guys, we're a few days away from the biggest.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I am actually. Biggest football spectacle known to the African kind. IBK, from the top of your head, no analysis for now. We'll go round that table. So I just want that feel. Your prediction. Final four and winner. We'll come back to the analysis.
I like it.
But for,
I
for
like
right
it.
now,
I like it.
final four and winner.
I think first thing is I'm happy Ghana are not even in this. I think that alone.
You know what?
Ghana,
You know
as long
what
as
he
Ghana no
define.
dey final four, that will not concern me. So I think Egypt will be there.
Final four, okay, Egypt.
Like you said, cup competitions.
Let me write it down so
There
that we
are
can- we can have that conversation.
There are things that motivate people in cup competitions.
IBK, no analysis. We are coming back to analysis. Just give me those 4.
Okay. So I think Egypt will be there.
Okay.
I think Morocco has to be there.
Okay, IBK.
I think
Egypt.
South Africa will make it to the semi-finals again.
Egypt.
That one go choke.
Yeah,
Morocco.
I think South Africa will make it to semi-finals again.
RSA and who? Who's the last?
It's between Senegal and Nigeria.
Okay. Senegal or Nigeria. Okay.
Yeah.
Who wins?
I think Morocco will win it.
Morocco wins. Okay. I'm trying to write it down so that later maybe
they don't Morocco don't
Wale
go
can.
they don't go do sacrifice.
They don't.
Football sacrifice. Bro, I'm not even
Everything
capping.
is clicking.
bro.
All the
Under
levels of
20,
football.
everything
Yes.
is clicking.
They are female, they are male.
We have
Yeah,
so
age
much,
grade.
That kind of sacrifice.
we have so
and
much to
it's
learn.
bad.
We
It's
have
bad.
so much to learn from Morocco. We'll talk about Morocco very shortly, about some things about them.
But I think they should win that.
Yeah, I'm very, very similar to IBK. I think Morocco will be in the semi-final.
Morocco. Okay.
I think Egypt will be in the semi-final. I'm
Egypt.
very sure Egypt will be in the semi-final.
Okay.
I'm very sure Nigeria will be in the semi-final.
Okay.
You know, it's unpopular opinion, but I think
That's
that
it.
I think that we will find a way to be in the semi-final. I don't think Senegal will be in the semi-final.
Oh wow. Okay. Okay.
I don't think Senegal will be in the semi-final.
Ivory Coast.
I don't think Ivory Coast will be in the semi-final.
Actually.
They did well as a host nation. No, Cameroon won't be in the semi-final.
They can never be.
South Africa.
They can never. Cameroon.
Oh my
never.
God.
South Africa.
Oh my day.
Group stage exit. Cameroon.
South Africa.
Cameroon group stage exit.
I think so. They can never.
Cameroon group stage exit.
I think Cameroon, South Africa will be in the semi-final. So,
Okay.
so Morocco, Egypt, South Africa, and Nigeria.
Okay. Doctor. Who wins? I'm sorry, Ini.
Morocco.
Morocco
It
wins.
has to be Morocco
That
to
sacrifice, the
win.
way they don't do it, go hard.
If they don't win, then
Host nation, it go too hard.
Okay.
But I think Morocco semi-finals.
Morocco.
I think Senegal semi-finals.
Senegal.
Ivory Coast will not get into the semi-finals. There's always been this tradition of champions just misbehaving in the next tournament.
Yeah, exactly.
It's always been. So Morocco, Senegal, I think Egypt will get in.
Okay.
They are due for one.
Okay.
And
Who wins?
Outside, I'm outside for semi-finals. I'm really thinking Algeria.
Algeria. Okay. Who wins?
Algeria.
Yeah,
I'd say Nigeria, but I don't just have a good feeling about Nigeria going
Who
into
wins?
this tournament. Morocco.
Morocco wins. Okay.
If they don't win it, then there's a problem.
Yes.
They have to win it this time.
Problem. Nothing will
They'll
happen.
win it.
But Cameroon,
They are
group stage
miles-
exit.
Guy, they are miles ahead
What
of
did they do?
everyone.
You see about
I don't
Cameroon have two squads released.
Yeah, let's talk about that, please.
Cameroon have two
We need to
squads.
talk about that before I go to my own.
Cameroon has
Yeah, you
two
mentioned
squads
something about
released
that.
currently. One by McBreeze, who Eto has sacked, but he's being supported by the government. Now in that list there is Onana and Abubakar. Now Eto elevated the assistant coach Ibrahima Pagu from assistant coach to head coach. He has a list backed by Eto that does not have Onana and Abubakar.
Hi.
Tomorrow, Friday is the deadline for submission of the final list. Cameroon currently 24 hours to go have two lists that are going to CAF. And you tell me that they will qualify.
So
This is the funny
they
thing.
cannot
This is the funny
qualify.
thing. The people who files the squad
It's CAF.
is
It's
Fekafoot.
Fekafoot.
Fekafoot,
Yes,
right?
it's Fekafoot.
That's the federation of
Led by
Cameroon.
Eto.
Yeah.
Yes.
So how does the government intend to send out their list to CAF?
I don't know.
Because it's funny.
I remember before this,
Uh,
when they wanted to release the provisional, Eto told McBreeze to come and release it
we
in
Spain
Cameroon.
sorry.
McBreeze said he was going to do it via Zoom. He set up a link, said everybody should join on Zoom. Like, he cannot waste money and come into Cameroon to release a list. Eto sacked him.
So who is paying the coach?
The government is paying the coach. That's the problem.
Where's
Man.
McBreeze from?
It's from Belgium.
Okay, so
Yeah,
this guy, the assistant is Cameroonian.
It's Cameroonian.
Yeah.
Who is paying him?
You know our assistant is. But the government is the one paying McBreeze. The sport minister has said they don't recognize what Eto has, that for them, Magrish is still their
There
coach.
is fire on the mountain.
They cannot qualify out of their
So
group.
wait, so
They will
who-
lose 3
wait,
matches.
wait, Ini,
They will lose 3 matches. Like the way it is, they are going to lose 3 matches.
So for Nigerian system now, who pays Eric Shell?
The government.
The government.
The government pays Eric Shell.
Yes. The government
Then
Through the NFF.
through the NFF, but the government pays.
Okay, so let's say for England now, who pays what's his name?
That's
again?
the working
The football-
system.
The English
The FA,
football.
the FA plays
Yeah.
that. The FA,
The FA pays it.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's in the working
So
system.
that just tells you a
And
lot of
because
things.
the FA have built-
IFA.
they are solvent. They have
built their viability
Yeah.
to be able to pay the coach.
Yes.
NFF does not have that.
African countries mostly
Then
don't.
at this point, I think Eto doesn't have a choice now because the money.
The money that would sort Cameroon at the AFCON is the government that will
the
bring
government.
it. So
No, Cameroon will lose 3 matches.
But Eto get money, so Eto
they will
fee
lose
run
3
out.
matches. Like they
Eto
don't
get money.
It's for the sake of Mbuemo. Let them lose it. Please,
can
and quickly
never
come
run
back. Make them quickly lose. I beg.
The way Man U fans
Make them
want-
come back.
The way Man U fans want Cameroon,
I beg. ASAP.
They go just support him. Then
ASAP.
not Cameroon 1-0. You go see Man U fans they steam.
ASAP. I beg, man. Mbuemo come back and
Sorry,
match.
Umbuemo did the 2 list.
he did, of course.
You go defend yourself now.
He did the 2 list. The only players that are not is Abubakar and Onana. They are not in Eto's list, but they are in government list. It be like admission list.
Government list.
It be like admission list, VC list,
African football.
Supplementary list.
and
Supplementary list, merit list, governor list, Oba's list. Nah, man,
Me
it's
and
crazy,
the just
man.
the reason I'm saying make CAF call Cameroon say how far na
list.
na list.
You know, I've had too much
If
laugh
you
on
go
this
send
on
list,
this
give
on
them.
this show, guys. So
Government go now call say government now say no, that's not the list. And that is when FIFA will just come in.
But
and
FIFA
say-
should have stepped in since.
yeah, but it looks like this thing now, this deadline
it's
thing,
funny.
this deadline thing will be very interesting, guys. For my own for all it's worth, I think because of Nigeria's tradition in the AFCON, we always find a way. Just like we always find a way. They will just
Somehow.
find. You will just see it with our 15 forward and 2 midfielders. you will always find a way. Everybody.
No, the midfielders don't need plenty.
It's like-
I see that professional list.
and then eventually the
Now because now
real
54,
list now.
you go plenty now.
The real list now.
54 go
Now
plenty.
three
Now
midfielders.
3
you see.
midfielders,
12
17
forward.
strikers.
You go see 7, 12 forward. Like people don't even want to be midfielder anymore. Nobody want pass. Nobody want to do Modric and Pello.
But I heard they are winning. I think,
Everybody
3
want to
months
score. Yes,
Yeah.
and that's another thing they have to feel now.
Have him in that list. I
Yes,
like him.
yes,
course,
I
it
like
has to
him.
be.
Yes.
I
So,
like
Super Eagles semi-final. That's me being patriotic. Semi-final.
That's you being patriotic. I love that.
I also do think that, by all intent and purpose, Morocco looks to be the team that will win. But football, especially African
always
football,
Yeah, African football.
has a
It has to be
madness
said.
to it.
Yes.
This one, no madness. I
As
see
it-
person don't do
And they play-
sacrifice.
And actually, they play for
They say
Morocco.
madness.
You know, let's quickly touch upon
Which
what
madness?
Morocco has done, guys. If you do not know, Morocco is currently building the biggest stadium in the world to host the final for the 2030 World Cup. Bigger than Camp Nou. Is over 115,000 capacity.
Wow.
Yes, that's what Morocco are currently doing. Morocco has currently mandated every club. I don't know what we are doing in our football. And people like me cannot really talk so much about it, but I have to. Morocco now has mandated every club in their league up until the Division C, the Botola 1, Botola 2, Botola 3.
How you take notes
That-
in the Botola?
So all of their leagues, you have to have a viable academy with schools and accommodation for the children from under 6, under 8, under 12, under 15.
It's serious.
It's a project. That's what I said.
So when you now say that sacrifice, now I know Morocco are primed to dominate African football
You
for
know
the
what?
next
You know what's
across
that World
board,
Cup? That
for the
under
next-
17 World Cup.
Under
where they-
2
20.
decades.
When they win,
Where they
under
beat
20,
person 13, 13,
Under
this
20
thing.
Yes,
World Cup.
yes,
They are
13
the
won,
champions, right?
13-1.
Say na 13-1 or
Yes.
something.
They are the
Yes, they won
champions.
13-1. They won 13-1
Morocco
in
are
the
the
game.
champions.
They defeated Argentina
One game like
2-0.
that. 13-1.
Good
Abi
game.
something.
Good game in the final. They defeated Argentina 2-0. My brother, so Morocco looks to be that, but again, because maybe they may just
Their
that
female
pressure.
teams
No.
clean.
Their
They
female
will win
teams.
this WAFCON.
Their female team. Only Super Falcons can stand their female team. Not even South Africa. So yeah, I think Morocco would get to the semifinals. I don't think they will win. I don't know why, but I don't see them winning. I think because of the crop of players that they have, I think Senegal will also get to that semifinal. Nigeria, that's 3. And I'm thinking a dark horse.
There's always a dark horse.
I'm thinking Cape Verde. I don't know why. They've gone to the World Cup now. Bobuso is still coach and he's been in charge of that project for the past 12 years. And they've always been quarterfinals, second round,
Penalty shootout,
quarterfinals.
penalty shootout.
Maybe this time around. But eventually, if there's going to be a winner, I don't know why. Again, I still don't think Morocco win. I don't know who's going to win. But why can't Nigeria win? Let's talk about it. Why can't Nigeria win
Mention
this Nations
Nigeria
Cup?
now. We don't mention our own. Mention
You know
Nigeria.
why we cannot win?
You say mention Nigeria. We don't
You know
mention.
why
Nigeria will win the Nations Cup.
You know why we
What are
can't
people
win?
talking about?
But we'll go Nations Cup. You go start Samuel Chukwueze. Start Moses Simon.
No, Chukwueze, they ought to stop him.
Because of what?
Stop
Because he's
him.
got 2 goals
Now
against
because
today,
of what?
now today,
Chukwueze, they ought to stop
Where,
that.
what
because he's got 2 goals against
Chukwueze, they
against
ought to
City.
stop him.
what did he do now?
No man, Chukwueze, they hot. Stop
Hot
him.
how?
But not be
Is he-
today
is
now.
he?
Our
Are you
players,
saying
they always
form?
hot, but they
Are
know
you
they
saying
hot for
form or you're
Super
saying
Eagles.
class? Because form anytime, if you reach Morocco now, made that sacrifice
You
at first
go,
time.
you go AFCON now. You go AFCON now. They go give you a ball. You get shake.
Our
Play-
players
play
are always
defense
hot
ball.
outside.
but
But when they
when
come
they
back,
play
they don't.
nonsense.
Yeah, no, definitely.
There is nothing.
Definitely.
See, the point is, can I ask you a question? If Chukwueze was from Senegal, will he start for them?
Yes.
Yes.
Because I
In
know
that position,
You are not an honest person.
who they
in that
play
position,
the right wing.
in that position,
Ismail Assar.
Ismail
Crystal
Assar
Palace.
of Crystal Omo.
There's
Chukwueze
also
go start ahead of him.
He will start ahead of
He
Ismail
dey
Assar.
craze.
He will start ahead
Sarr
of
dey craze.
he will
Sarr
start-
call.
he will start ahead of
Saddam Muni.
He will start ahead of
My guy, collect.
Iliman Jai.
Iliman
of Everton.
Dia, wetin concern me on those ones.
My own issue is with Nigeria qualified.
About Chukwueze go
My
start
own issue.
He no go start.
My
The
own
only,
issue.
the only country which goes
Chukwueze.
Chukwueze no go start. Now maybe Morocco.
See, Chukwueze that he cannot start for Senegal. He cannot start for Morocco. He cannot start for Ivory Coast.
Senior man. Now only Morocco you know we start for.
But let's
Any
no
other
go start
country
for-
go start.
but wait.
IBK stop
But wait,
it.
it be like say because these
I don't have
players
to
don't
start
they
from
give you
win, but he cannot
these
start
players
for
don't they give you
Morocco.
money, have
He cannot start for
Which
Ivory
money?
Coast.
Wait,
He cannot
wait.
start
How
for
much they want
Senegal.
give?
Wait.
How much they won't give
Wait,
you?
more tray I'm down.
He cannot start for
Wait
Fulham.
first.
He can't start for Fulham.
Let's even understand who's Chukwueze going to bench in Morocco.
I say
No,
Morocco.
I say Morocco. Okay, who which other?
I
Senegal.
don't mean-
Is it better than Ndiaye?
Ndiaye
Like
of
mad.
Everton.
In Dia call.
Chukwueze better than Ndiaye.
In
Better
Dia.
than Ndiaye. Better than
Not
Ismail
only
Assar.
in Dia.
Chukwueze.
Which Dia they play for Everton? Which thing they play?
No.
You know what my boy? You know what my boy against Man City?
No worry, you go tweet to
You know what my boy against Man
You
City?
go tweet to Ram. No worry.
Wait, Pep and they shake like this.
Tweet to Ram.
My
No
own
worry.
is
He
Nigeria
go reply you.
qualified. Nigeria qualified from the group.
That's
my own worry. That's my own worry.
Nigeria,
bad like that.
Tanzania, Uganda, Tunisia.
Nigeria will beat
The
everybody.
Nigeria
It's 9
qualified from
points.
that group.
It's 9 points. It's 9 points. No worry. Nigeria go semi-final. No worry.
If God don't
No
give us
worry.
anything for
We'll
this
get back.
life,
Okay.
Now see me.
Now group stage.
If Osimhen,
No worry about that one. No
God
worry.
forbid,
Dr. George.
God forbid, if
Okay.
they announce today, say Osimhen is not going to AFCON because of one reason or the other. Ask me this question again. Nigeria will lose 3 games in that group.
Yeah, man.
if they announce and say Osimhen no they play that AFCON, say nothing. Ask me again. Nigeria will lose 3 matches. They will play 3 games. They will lose 3.
But let us
That team is just Osimhen.
I don't want us. That's this thing that you just said now. I don't want us to go too heavy on it, but I think we have to talk
it's
about
heavy,
it.
we know.
This thing is said now. It is sad and it is painful to me. And I'm not even speaking about. I'm not even speaking about a football analyst or a sport presenter. Mess those things up and trash it. I'm speaking as a Nigerian football watcher. I didn't start watching football when Osimhen started playing football. I started watching football. My first striker that I'm seeing in Nigeria is Rashidi Yekini. And at the peak of his powers, when he was banging in goals and turning the net against Bulgaria, Nigeria was never a one-man team.
Of course.
Never.
It shows how bad we have fallen. It shows how terrible our football is, especially from either the administrative level or the footballers individually. Because how can one player define our fate as Nigerians? He's a special footballer.
He is.
He's an outstanding footballer. But Nigeria should not be. I mean, it's so. Yes, I understand that shows his weight and his heavy.
imagine
But
when-
it's also a worrying thing for him personally.
Yeah, of course. it
Because
is.
now he's thinking that what if happened to me? It's a
Exactly.
lot of pressure on the young man.
So it's so much
And this
pressure.
started recently.
Now you mentioned someone like Chukwueze. I don't have any memory.
So-
I'm coming, Ibiki. I don't have any memory of any Nigerian footballer that is not Osimhen. It's that bad. Now, hold on. I'm coming somewhere. Now, let's look at the players. Even the people that we call totem. Iwobi blows hot and cold. Maybe because of the tactical whatever in the team. Indeed, his years has gone past. We are just managing. Ekong, who we need his leadership now, has retired. Because one way or another, you need players like Ekong in your team, even though he's not playing.
Of course, I agree.
You need it.
I agree.
If that guy gets a knock, we are done for. The reason we didn't go to Nations World Cup is because Osimhen got injured.
Simple.
And it hurts me. Because I don't think a player should be bigger than a team. I don't think one player should be so important. Every team has a star player. Even in South Africa, they have a star player, and every other player puts in there. But nobody does anything.
Guerrero, this your narrative is I won't say it's very wrong, but it's not really true. So
How?
This is it. Osimhen is not just, a Rashidi Yekini. Osimhen is a generational talent. And I'll put it to hold on.
What are you saying?
This
is what I said.
Allow me talk now. Hold on.
I'm trying to understand what he's saying.
Hold on first.
Okay.
Hold on. Victor is the greatest striker the Super Eagles has ever produced.
Books.
Whether I like it or not.
You know they give you money, have you?
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. It's not about money. It's not about money.
But
even hold on.
Why do you say
because
so?
this angle, this angle where they go. I don't understand
Allow me
that.
talk.
What I'm saying is that a player is Nigeria is self-reliant on a player. Why are you flowering the player again?
Now I'm getting somewhere.
Okay, go there.
Somewhere. When you have players that
are super talented,
unbelievably good,
so you want to rest on them alone.
Hold on. The team
will be relaxed.
Indirectly.
Yes. This your analogy no go.
Hold on.
You don't
allow
go.
me talk now. Allow me talk.
I dey hear you.
Now you be the host. Make I talk.
I dey hear you.
The team will indirectly rely on them, whether you like it or not. Let me make an example.
Yeah, fine.
Let me make an example.
I dey wait for the example. I mean, when I no talk.
Before Kylian Mbappe came to Madrid, bro, Vinicius was
The guy.
the guy. Like, things were happening. The team was winning. Everything was going well. Bro, this season, the games Kylian has not played, go and check what happened. Even against City, if Kylian was in that game, I'm sure that scoreline will not be like that. That's to show you that.
Okay. Are you justifying that we are relying on one player?
You can't. Yes.
Why?
You can't fault.
Why won't I fault?
It's the way the system is.
I don't know. Why? What system?
Even Liverpool and Salah.
Narrow it down. Narrow it down to national team.
You can't say
narrow it down to a national team.
You can't.
Narrow it down to a national team.
IBK, you are telling me that if Osimhen is not in the team,
He's right.
So automatically we would have player again.
Automatically loses the desire and the
because
competitiveness.
That's what you are saying.
A football match.
Wait now.
But that's what you are saying.
That team is justified
by Osimhen's presence on the pitch.
Justified to naturally lose the desire and the competitiveness.
It's over time that this thing will happen. That's the thing.
IBK, you do not want to say. You do not want to say. Because maybe you are afraid of the players. I'm not afraid of the players.
I'm not afraid of any player.
Those players.
I am not afraid of any player. I've given you instances.
Listen, those players.
I'm saying narrow it down to a national team. Even this Salah when they talk,
those
players where they cheating for that national team.
Average and
nobody chips in.
IBK. Bro, another thing to also notice that
nobody chips in.
This Osimhen thing started recently.
Osimhen leaves the team.
This recently, and I'll tell you why. IBK, let me say, IBK, the last AFCON.
It is not recently,
The last AFCON, we were not in this situation. Osimhen was not the one. It was not the situation we have now.
The last AFCON.
The last AFCON that we got to the final.
Who do you think was power at AFCON? If we take Osimhen out of that,
how many goals did Osimhen score?
He doesn't need to score. Take Osimhen out of that team. What are you saying?
No. The situation we are in now was not the same with AFCON.
Dr. George, please wait. I want to understand you.
Players chipping in.
Are you saying that because we have Osimhen,
players chipping in,
other players are free to just be played? I don't know.
The last AFCON we had Osimhen, and we have players chipping.
I want to understand him.
That's why I use the example of Real Madrid and Vinicius.
Leave Real Madrid. This is
Osimhen
Nigeria.
was criticizing that AFCON.
I'm saying that.
IBK, so are you saying because we have Osimhen?
When a player is,
so should I quote you anywhere that because he is good? Other players should just relax and we have
not
Osimhen.
just good. When a player is exceptionally good, the team becomes
let's just continue this show.
Player.
That makes
Portugal
no sense.
over-reliant
I have a lot of respect for you.
Ronaldo.
I have
Portugal over-reliant on Cristiano Ronaldo.
I was going to go there.
Ronaldo is in
2016.
What are you saying?
Osimhen is in his fucking prime. You are saying this.
Ronaldo
is in his prime.
So that's why.
Are
you kidding me?
So that's why his prime in 2016.
So that's why we should rely on him alone.
Ronaldo in his prime.
So that's why we should rely on him because in his prime.
Answer the question. Well, Ronaldo in his prime. Ronaldo got injured in the final of the Euros,
and they stepped up.
Team went and won the tournament without
Yeah,
him.
senior man, there is no.
So wait, let me understand it. So if I leave this room,
don't justify it.
Please hold on. So if I leave this place now, you are telling me that because Osimhen is exceptionally talented, because he's your greatest
team
striker,
has the
Super
right
Eagles,
to-
which is not a problem. So every other thing we do, if he's not there,
He has to-
as a country, we cannot do well.
I'm saying that it is.
Okay. So the players
it is
automatically
normal.
become
The
reliant.
situation-
Okay.
The situation
They
is
bust my head.
is not what me too I like. But
Okay.
the over-reliance on Victor Osimhen is the reason we are here.
And it's not the players
That
of,
is what
and
I'm
it's not the fault
saying.
of the
This is a thing
players.
of the mind.
And not the fault of the players.
It's a thing of the mind.
It's the fault of Osimhen being good.
Obviously, it's
Why
the fault
did
of the
Osimhen become
players,
big good?
not the fault of Osimhen. I've
Why
always
did
said it. It's the fault of the players because
nobody is faulting Osimhen? Why did Osimhen
I'm
become
saying
big
it's the
good?
fault of the players.
Why did Osimhen become so good? Because he chose to be good.
Yeah.
He chose to improve himself.
No, you can't say
In Nigeria,
no,
listen to
Guerrero,
me.
why didn't you finish the first class?
Listen to me.
Why didn't you finish the first class?
That doesn't mean anything now.
Some
Why didn't you finish the first class?
Low blow.
There are some people that they are. Baba, no matter how you train reach, you don't finish them. Why you don't finish the first
It's
class?
not a question of
Wetin
this
you
one.
talk?
This angle where you talk no make sense, my
No,
brother.
yeah, what you talk and you say
Brother.
because Osimhen they train.
Nobody said train. I said he chose. Listen to me.
He chose to what?
I understand. Say you dey emotional. You dey Twitter. All those people they enter your DM.
No.
I know be small speaking. So
Bro.
understand. Listen to me, brother. I didn't just come here to just start talking. I've read too much football books. I've read Pelo's books. I've read Juninho Bernabéu's books. I've read Ibrahimovic's book. Pelo said that after every training, he takes the ball, he goes and beg Abiati. And Abiati,
So Chukwueze they know the train. Chukwueze they know the train.
Please listen to me.
Chukwueze they know the train.
Learn, IBK. I'm not shouting, learn. I haven't born that knowledge.
I should not go
Learn.
in first class. May show you.
Abiati started saying that he was taking extra injury because Pelo was always eating free kick because he chose to better himself. Now, I'm not saying that the other players are not training, but brother, we said it in this particular seat that there's something called intrinsic motivation. You have to choose to want to be better. Not finishing with first class doesn't
That's why I have a few players.
Are you saying that the other players are not
listen
training to be better?
I have never
You didn't
in my
mention.
life.
You didn't
last
call
time-
Benjamin Frederick,
the last
who
time-
was actually very exceptional.
When did he come?
You didn't
When
call
did he
Alex
come?
Iwobi.
When
who
did he
was-
come?
Baba, because of the result,
When did he
you
come?
generalized it and said, okay,
When did he
without
come?
Osimhen, the players are not playing well.
When did he come?
But that is what
When
it
did he
is
come?
now.
When did he come? When did Benjamin Frederick come?
That's reality.
I don't get headache.
When did Benjamin Frederick
You are
come?
stressing me.
Benjamin Frederick does not have 10 caps or 10. He doesn't
No, he does
have
have.
5. Does he have 5?
No, he has more than 5.
Okay, does he have 10 caps or
doesn't have
5?
up to
What are you
10,
saying? What are you trying to justify? You are here laundering the image of Victor Osimhen. Nobody is disturbing it. Nobody is saying it's not exceptional. My point is that the Super Eagles of Nigeria, I grew up watching footballers when we had superstars everywhere.
Yeah,
of
where
course.
people could chip in. I don't know if
In
you
the
watched
final
football
of
when
the
I was
AFCON
watching
1994,
If Osimhen,
Emmanuel Amunike
if Osimhen was in the Siasa era, if he was in the Joseph Yobo era, let me boss you. They will be this over reliant on
I
him.
disagree.
How?
Papa, it's the way you're saying. Papa,
disagree.
Osimhen is a
Because
generational talent.
we have crazy top
Osimhen is a
strikers.
generational talent,
Okay.
bro.
So when
Look, he is.
Messi was in Barcelona, they were over reliant on him.
Yes, now why?
Over reliant on him.
Yes.
Okay, so Suarez didn't
played
win
4 matches.
Pichichi.
Do you understand?
Suarez did not win
Without
Pichichi.
Messi, Suarez will not get there.
Suarez did not win
Without
Pichichi.
Messi, Suarez will not get there. It's still
Suarez
based
did
on
not
it's
win
still based on
Pichichi.
Messi.
So
It's still based
Messi
on
was the one that won the 06
It's still based
trophy.
on Messi.
So because
Baba,
because
if Osimhen, Jay, and Rashidi Yekini,
so the days when
they don't point Rashidi Yekini where. Sorry,
no worry, no worry.
I'm sorry.
And no be you they talk, no be you they talk.
No, Baba,
Me, I know say no be you
He's a
they talk.
legend.
Don't worry, me.
Baba, make I tell you.
Me West Ham check. I know say no be you they
If
talk.
Osimhen,
Me, I know who they talk right now.
If Osimhen,
Don't worry.
Yekini time.
When we continue
If
this show,
Osimhen, Rashidi Yekini time, there will be this over the on him.
no be
Osimhen will not
no
start.
be you they talk.
Osimhen
bet you Osimhen will not start.
No be you they talk.
Osimhen will not even play.
He won't start.
No worry.
Osimhen
Don't
could
hear
not-
me, man. Worry. Nations got
Nah,
ball.
stop
No worry. No worry. No be you they talk.
AFCON 1994 final. Rashidi Yekini was
A whole nation is
Emmanuel
depending on your own
Amunike
player.
scored
You are
2 goals.
sitting on this chair justifying
That's what we're talking about
justifying
here.
I
that.
wanted to tell him.
Emmanuel
I wanted to
Amunike
tell him
scored
that
the
we
2 goals
played-
with Rashidi Yekini on the pitch 1994 final.
We played 4 matches
Come
at
on.
the World Cup
What about
in
it?
1994.
He played.
How many
We
did
played
Rashidi
4
score?
matches.
I think
We scored 3 goals against Bulgaria. We scored 2 against Greece. Was it Greece we played?
It was Greece.
Greece.
Imagine how Victor Osimhen
Rashidi
debuts.
Yekini
How in debuts they always be for Nigerian people.
Argentina.
That guy,
Then we
he
scored
did wrong charity, man.
We scored one against Italy.
How many did Yekini score?
He scored one goal in that
How many
tournament.
goals did Yekini? Only one.
goal.
The one I thought in
People
it.
scored the
I always imagine how Osimhen debuts always a B for Nigeria. So many people don't press money for because the guy go not
7
tire.
goals. World Cup 94.
This guy favors
Yekini
him
scored
in
only
that
one. Yekini scored only one.
The fact say you they tell me say
Sia,
he good as you dey rely on one player.
They like cheap team.
Come
on, I hear you.
Make I talk this.
I hear you. He said Osimhen is a national talent. Now you go tell me that one now. He said he's a generation talent. I don't know that one before.
There's no footballer. No footballer in this world. We don't send me 5 naira before.
No, you need to talk. Why you they tell me that one now?
I declare you, no.
Why you they tell me that one now? You don't need to tell me that one now. Why you they talk us that one?
Papa, they know.
No worry.
You they make your money. I they make my own.
No worry.
Osimhen dey craze.
No worry.
We don't argue now.
No, they argue now, my brother. No worry.
They say they debit.
No one. No, I don't say they debit
Call
you.
Victor now. Call Victor. Call him.
I don't get a number.
When I don't DM.
I don't get a number.
You tarnishing the integrity of our award-winning
What
podcaster.
concern me? Osimhen money. I dey also my own now.
You're tarnishing the integrity of the award-winning podcaster.
Because they praise Osimhen.
IBK.
So, senior man, anybody will praise Osimhen now.
So for me,
No, me, I praise Osimhen.
I think IBK's
Papa,
point.
I tell you-
I think IBK's
They
point.
don't post out this morning.
I go tell you
I
again.
praise Osimhen.
There is no generation of Super Eagles, Green Eagles that Osimhen will enter and he will not flourish there.
Nobody they follow you.
There is
I don't even know what they talk.
Nobody argue.
I don't even know what they talk.
The point is the
Because he
over-reliance
looks
on
like
Osimhen.
Baba, even the Green Eagles, if Osimhen dey Green Eagles, they will be over-reliant on him. And they tell you like this for here. When Mbappe enter Madrid, what will they
You know the issue.
See now that
When somebody has maybe should I say something in your mind, you just find a way to drive that conversation. Because what you are saying now is like this. What I'm saying. What I'm saying is that your Osimhen that you keep shouting on is good.
It's not my Osimhen.
You know, it's obviously your
It's
Osimhen
not
because
my
when they
Osimhen.
talk, maybe in Syria.
Don't be saying that you Osimhen is good.
Maybe now, I mean, no, Osimhen is not good.
How did I start this conversation?
Osimhen is one of the
He's world
greatest
class.
strikers in the world at the moment.
course.
Osimhen, and we are lucky that he's Nigerian. But I don't understand waiting your energy one day for
wait,
because what I
wait,
said. Wait, guys, wait. Let me just understand what that. Maybe you don't understand what I talk. What I said was that Nigeria is a country of our population and our football pedigree. We have just one player. It has never happened before in a long time. That we have one player. And that is a lot of pressure on the player. We are alluding the fact that the player is a special player. You keep saying he's generation talent. He's
Baba,
a exceptional talent.
normal. That is what I'm telling you.
It is not normal.
It is normal.
I have a question.
not
IBK,
never
I have a
normal.
question.
I
have a question.
When you have generational talent in a squad,
So you go go relax.
like that.
IBK, let me
ask you.
Guys,
When you have generational talent in a squad,
I'm happy you don't work in a company. I'm happy you don't work in a company. They don't sack you
world-class
since.
players.
Messi.
Let's mention
Was
world-class
Messi.
players.
Let's talk in the present
and
time.
they one-man team.
Messi a generational talent?
no, he's not.
He's not now because
He's
the Argentine. He's not because the Argentine players look and say, Messi is a
IBK.
generational talent, so we go
We go leave am.
nonsense.
We no go do am.
We go play nonsense.
IBK.
We no go do
Let's
am.
mention
You see
currently,
useless players playing nonsense
world-class
instead of
players.
calling them out. You
And-
say,
and- and look at-
let's
let's mention
If
world-class
Super
players.
Eagles they play and
look at
Osimhen no play, we are dead. And in a way, you find it happy.
If something happens today,
And you don't see
God
there's a problem.
forbid,
You are
God
now
forbid,
alluding that
they
because
say
he's a generational
that
talent.
Osimhen will not be at the
brother.
AFCON.
We can't
will lose
qualify.
3 games.
No.
IBK,
We'll go in that
IBK, let's
tournament.
IBK.
We'll be
Let's
looking for
mention
who to
world-class.
pass ball to.
IBK.
And Osimhen will not be there.
IBK.
We'll lose all the games.
Let's mention currently world-class players and look at the national teams they play for. Are they one-man teams? Mbappe, for all the brilliance Mbappe has, France is not a one-man team.
He's not.
There are games Mbappe has not played and France will play.
He's
Who
not.
told you that?
Nobody tell me
France
this
na one man team.
now.
Made the enter tournament first.
No, be tournament.
bro.
France na one man team.
Made the enter tournament
It's
first. All
France
the
na one man
they
team.
play against Faroe Island. Against Estonia.
It's France
They come for me
it's
here.
France a one
They
man
come for me
team.
here.
So even
It's
if
France a one-man team.
even if France, let's assume
France a one-man
it's not even
team.
a one-man team. But let's assume they are. So
It's
you
not a one-man
France,
team.
you will compare
Baba,
that France team
is a one man
to your Super Eagles team. How is France a normal team?
How?
Let's allow him land. How is France a normal
As
team?
it is now, France cannot do without Kylian Mbappe.
But these things don't burn.
They cannot.
They can actually.
They cannot.
What does
So
Mbappe do for the
they
French team?
cannot, senior man.
Mbappe-
They cannot.
No, hold on. What does Mbappe
do you
for the
think
French
and do you
team?
think there are players who can step up to the plate if Mbappe is there?
What does Mbappe do?
That's what you call it. That's what you call it. One man team. I hope you know.
One man team. That
I hope you know that's what it means. Do you know what the one man
team
team
cannot
means?
step up. That's
It
what
means that if you
one-man
take a
team
player
is.
out, nobody
If
steps
you
up.
take Mbappe
If you
out,
take Mbappe out,
you think you say France cannot
they may
step
not
up?
do as much as Mbappe.
Obviously.
France will
But they will play.
step up.
But
France will
Nigeria,
put
if you
a
take Victor
Ekitike there
Osimhen
and
out,
Ekitike will score
nobody does anything.
Take Mbappe out of that France.
Yes.
France team.
Yes,
will not do
I'll mention at least three
Let me
players
tell you,
that will do.
They are not getting to the quarterfinals.
They
of the
may-
World Cup.
Baba, that's all the points, bro.
Of
That's
the
all
World Cup.
Nigeria
Take
will not even
Mbappe-
make it to the World Cup
take
without
Mbappe-
Osimhen.
take Mbappe
Nigeria
out.
didn't even make it to World Cup without
Baba, no dey
Osimhen.
talk down, no dey talk
How?
down, no dey
I don't
talk.
understand.
Baba, take
If-
Mbappe
No.
out of that France team.
I just want to ask you a question. And this last one, this matter. Why didn't Nigeria make it to the World Cup? Why? I'm asking you. It's a question. It's not rhetorical. You have to answer me. I'm the host of the show. Why didn't Nigeria make it to the World Cup?
Because we are unlocking the penalties.
It's fine.
I think we should just.
So we move on now, guys.
We should just move on from there.
We move on now, guys.
You don't see how he calm down.
Now the last see that answer. You don't already show where we want to go, so we don't did it already.
We'll move on, please.
Anyways,
you cannot stress us.
So
Even when we
so
plenty
I do feel that
see
we still
muscle.
know that I like him. Isabi. You guys don't bring me down. I like him.
I want to do the podcast.
I like him saying I don't be bring me down, but sometimes it just makes sense to argue some things, but it's fine. So shout out to Morocco, right? I think they have templates that we as a country can. I saw something that was heartbreaking to me on Twitter. I saw the NFF president at the FIFA World Cup draws.
Why do you think there's anything wrong with it anyway?
Waiting you go find there.
Waiting
go find there.
To be honest,
They do
I'm not trying to play
Bro,
devil's
bro, bro,
advocate.
bro.
What is wrong with
If
it?
you like play Lucifer's proposal, that won't concern you. Waiting go find for World Cup draws where federation presidents of countries that qualify. Why are you wasting taxpayers' money
And
to
he was
go
there,
to the World
and he
Cup?
was there smiling.
If he was invited,
I'm sure he flew business class. Waiting you go find there. What did you go to do there? Wasting taxpayers' money.
Oh my days!
We need to call these things out. What are you going to do there?
But it was just heartbreaking to me. I don't know what he went to do there. Maybe he was just around. He just went to see his
what did you
friend.
go do there?
Dr. George, there are things that, like I always say, regardless of where I am in the world, I don't think I'll ever lose my moral values because of the kind of parent I have and the society I grew up from. You are in a place where people have worked out to be. Guy, it's a World Cup draw. You should be sensible enough to know that
Fair point.
there's already a problem with Nigerian football.
Fair point.
It's like you mourning, you going for
A
a
party
burial.
where
Maybe you want to go console person. We in family die. They can't serve you food. You can't they say the meat no big enough. Like you are supposed to understand the environment.
And be sensitive.
You should be sensitive enough to know that being the NFF president with the manner of
Issues.
with the football problem we have in Nigeria, you should not be there.
Yeah, it was heartbreaking.
You should,
actually.
at least even if you want to be there, you should hold yourself and know that I think let me just show sign that I sympathize with Nigerians.
Yeah.
Bro, do you know what it means for us to not be at the World Cup?
Back to back.
Doesn't
Back to
mean
back.
anything, actually.
Yeah, it's back to
No,
back.
it means a
No,
lot.
it means a lot.
It means a lot.
Apart from
It means
bilateral
parents-
relations,
our-
nothing.
No, bro.
Nothing.
Our parents grew up like the growers. Our parents grew up, and they really enjoyed football.
The best of African football, man.
To be fair, how many World Cups did you qualify before we qualified for our first World Cup? Was
No.
1994. So when you say our parents,
He's not saying football. He's not
No,
saying
you
World
said
Cup.
that- you said our
He's
parents
saying the
enjoyed
best of
football.
both. He's saying the best.
the World Cup we are talking about, World Cup started in
I'm saying-
1930.
bro.
We qualified for our first World Cup in 1994.
Bro, I'm saying
And we are a country
Dr. George, he's
30
saying
years after the World Cup
football.
started. So what is?
Wait
There's no
now,
big
bro.
Nigeria.
He
No
said
qualified.
all those
The emotions of not watching it. Nothing else.
Okay, I don't fold.
I don't fold.
Dr. George, make a
Even if he went, he should not have been on camera. I agree.
Come here, Dr. George, come.
Talk to me.
all those people where you say 1960 something. How many people they go World Cup?
That time, World Cup with 3 people.
But people go. People go. And we always claim we have talent.
Where people go?
No be.
People go.
Wait.
You get country where go.
We Zaire. Republic of Zaire. Egypt.
But that was then.
Egypt
now.
went.
Morocco
went.
Egypt where they buy.
What do we talk? Cameroon go.
Egypt where they buy.
You ask me question. I don't mention 4 countries where go to World Cup before Nigeria.
You're talking about Nigeria.
Cameroon.
Nigeria
Egypt.
again independence
Zaire.
in 1960. We just try they help themselves. Can't see enter civil war. Join.
No be same Eagles where we dey talk say we get Muda Shirilawa.
How can you say
the chairman?
How can you say
the chairman Christian Chukwu?
How does that even?
We had I lost us at Tuegbu. We get players where we dey hail if we list all-time greats, top 10.
Have our own greats.
Most of those guys go enter and they don't qualify World Cup. World Cup where Cameroon go. Egypt go. Zaire go. Zaire. What will be Zaire?
Baba, I know they talk that.
Now DR Congo. The DR Congo wait for sure. They don't go to World Cup.
But all those people then also had.
Nothing date the World Cup where we no go.
Also,
what it means.
There's
nothing.
First of all, IBK.
Do your homework well. Do your homework well.
They hold you for road beat you. I know go there.
Do your homework well.
Nigerian football fans hold you for road beat.
IBK
said. Nothing happened. If we really wanted to go, we would have gone.
Hey, Dr. John, don't
We did not merit to go.
Dr. John,
we did not merit.
And we get generational player for our team.
Baba, generational player or not, we did not merit to go to that World Cup.
Generational talent.
You did not do your homework well.
No worry. If you don't turn NFL president and you no go World Cup, talk say I will not merit it. Baba, people like you,
Baba,
even World Cup match you go
Shebi,
there.
They ask you.
You go see
They ask you why we no qualify for World Cup. You say because we are unlucky in penalty shootout. So what do you want to make I talk again?
Okay, so guys, we are almost at the end of. I mean, it's one of those shows that today's show started very light, very warm.
Now they want 2%
in the middle. War started. War. In a war, I'm not a picture of love. I'm a war. I'm a fight. That is what exactly happened.
Osimhen impressed me. Which money Osimhen impressed me?
Question in integrity. But you know, say
you also don't tell me say I don't finish first class now.
You talk say first class. Now you start.
Tell me I don't finish first class.
No, you talking. You say person no read well. They
You open the can of worms.
I never talk about
it. Overnight.
You open the can of worms.
All the overnight.
You open the Pandora's box. Now you question his educational legitimacy. You question his educational a whole African best data.
You know, say
question in first class.
You know, say again, like I said,
you question
already have something in your mind.
IBK Sport.
If you already have something in your mind, you will drive the conversation. I never even say no player was training.
You took him to his
certificate. Just carry him like this.
Now you talk him.
I don't say the player. I know they change. I know they go back that conversation anyways. We look at the Premier League. We look at the Premier League. I say they don't go the extra. And he said it already.
When they go extra mile for school, you
minor or major. It's not the same thing. Why they talk if they create? Which grade you finish with? I finished a 4.223 GP. Which grade you finish with?
First class.
Which grade you finish with? Which grade you finish with? Which grade you finish with? Answer which grade you finish with. Which phase you finish with?
I don't criticize person training for here. Which criticize person training?
I tell you about training. I said motivation. I said they are not.
Come on, download those. Wetin your degree
was training the conversation again. Like I said, if something don't get there your mind before, you go find a way to drive. You go drive the conversation. Go
because why you can't go first class? Why you can't for there?
You go. That was not what I said.
Osimhen they go extra mile. You understand? See now why in the way
did he lie?
That's not what I said.
Did he
lie?
I didn't
say it that way.
Wait, that one.
I said he chose.
That one no be lie. Two truths fit D.
Okay.
You know me say those players soon they go extra mile. Everybody get in bearing capacity.
I want to ask you one question.
Everybody get in bearing capacity.
Okay, bearing capacity now to be below average.
We are saying
it's not good enough.
We are saying that bearing capacity is not good enough.
It's not good enough.
Now wait a minute, make killing himself.
Make they come up for the national team.
Now the bearing capacity. Now
Take
you take.
the national team.
Guys, we almost.
We find players we won't keep them.
We won't increase their bearing capacity.
Bearing capacity destroy your head. Yeah. So we quickly go to predictions for this weekend, the Premier League. Most big games are played on, I think, Sunday, but I'm seeing some very interesting games here. And then there's also a big game in La Liga, two big games actually. But let's quickly take Premier League, all right? Quick one, guys. Chelsea Everton. That's the first game on Saturday, 4 p.m. kickoff.
They say that Chelsea win. They don't use and do sacrifice too against Barca. Since they don't beat Barca like
They
this,
never win.
I think it's going to be a draw. Because that Everton, very stubborn side. Very stubborn side. I think it's going to be a draw.
Okay, cool. Ini?
I think Chelsea win.
Okay.
Chelsea win.
All right, so you know what?
Just
Because of
needs
time,
no
we're going to bounce this off. Everybody take one predictions each, all right, because of time. Liverpool, Brighton without Salah. Ini?
I think Liverpool win.
Okay.
And both teams will score.
Burnley, Fulham. Chukwu is on fire.
It's Chukwueze.
Chukwu is on fire. He dey hot.
It will be a draw. Fulham
Burnley,
has a
Fulham.
terrible away record. I think they'll get a draw.
Burnley, Fulham.
Yes.
Fulham to win.
Arsenal, Wolves.
If there is not,
They go two use Wolves.
if they say match now over 7.5, now that kind of game, very useless Wolves.
Wolves where they go use the pepper soup.
If like say they don't even accept say they relegate.
Of course.
Yes.
It looks like
For December, you don't accept say you go relegate.
It looks like that.
Easy win for us.
They've had just 2 points.
Yeah,
All link over 14.
They scored their
13
first goal in
since October against Man U.
Yeah,
they know how to make
Man
stupid
U, they
records.
always steal this kind of
Stupid
thing.
record. Atletico Madrid, Valencia.
Valencia, I know they've been.
Now that club is on the low.
I think Atletico win.
On the low. Barcelona or Osasuna.
Which kind of team?
That
now?
picture
Now
has
straight
been
win.
that picture has been a banana peel.
I
in
know, but
recent
now
years.
straight win.
Yeah, okay. Well,
Rafinha is back.
At the Camp Nou.
So we go Sunday now. Last fixture, let's go bottom to top. Leeds, Brentford. Battle of the
Leeds, Brentford, or
Yes.
Brentford
Leeds, actually.
Brentford Leeds.
Yes.
Brentford to win. If it was Leeds.
Don't put down for tickets.
No,
I did know the
I want to
arrangements.
know, like, who is home.
You know, Jerry, so you want to know. Something you don't play down. Although you put 20k on, you know good no.
You want the show? You know, say you never go.
No man, there is a combo.
I'm saying no. The Brentford leagues I see.
No be February fixture. I go for tickets too.
long shots. Long shots.
Balotelli don't release bro for Aguero.
Now no be long shot too.
Balotelli don't release bro.
West Ham and the conquerors of Arsenal, Aston Villa.
First time Aston Villa.
Aston Villa in form.
Aston Villa, they've won that last 7 games in the Premier League. That's crazy.
They've won 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
They've won 9 out of 10. Their last 10.
9 out of 10.
9 out of their last. Yeah, they've won.
Jesus.
Ridiculous.
I think it's going to be a win.
I think, but West Ham also.
But West
trying
Ham
to-
saved that guy. Don't change them. That's
Espirito
Santo. You don't change them. So
I don't think he should have left Nottingham Forest.
I don't think the manager should have
He
didn't leave.
That
He was
Nottingham
forced to
Forest
leave.
owner. He will learn.
No, be
He was
like
forced to leave.
He will learn.
this is one of the biggest derbies in the world football. You know, a lot of people talk about. I mean, Clasico is a word of his own. You know, the United, Liverpool, Tottenham, Spurs, and I mean Arsenal, Spurs rather. Arsenal fans they have a saying for Tottenham, that particular derby. They say, "What do we think of shit?" They say
Spurs.
Tottenham, Spurs. What do you think of Tottenham? Shit. They now say thank you. That's all right. We hate Tottenham. They hate Tottenham. So, but there's a huge bro.
Bastards.
You should go and watch the video. If you can say it on the road, everybody will answer. What do we think of shit? Tottenham. What do we think of Tottenham? Shit. Thank you. They say, that's all right. We hate Tottenham. They hate Tottenham. Yeah, but
And they
this
hate
is
us too, and we're
yeah,
fine.
it's mutual. They don't like each other. But this is also another huge derby. It's called a Tyne-Wear derby. This is a derby where
you are more traditional in English football.
Yeah.
it's got
most
it's
football
got-
fans, I can guarantee you
Yeah.
We've been waiting
that
for
80% of football fans in this country do not understand how severe
it's a huge
So
derby.
time
So
we're
that-
It's
crazy.
You can be a shitty player all your life.
And
If you
your
score in
career
that
is
particular,
defined
if you
by
score in that
game.
particular fixture, why do you think Newcastle love Shola Miobi?
Oh my God.
He scored 3 goals against Sunderland.
What's
He's
his
a
name?
god.
Jermaine Defoe played for, I think, a year or 2 at Sunderland, maybe a year. He will never be forgotten. We're talking about legendary
Yeah,
status.
yeah.
He's a legend at Sunderland.
So because of that 1 year.
He scored one blinder against
Yes, Newcastle. Whatever you are doing, just do one thing
will
good.
Never be forgotten.
You know, players
Massive
like
game.
players
I can't
like
miss it for anything.
No, I'm watching that game.
Your career can be
Players
defined
like
by that.
Sunderland,
Players like Lee Catamore, players
Oh my
like
God.
Shola Abiyobi, so like Joey Barton.
Oh my.
When they see that derby, the air on the back
Blood.
of their neck stand up and sing that.
Like,
You know, it's crazy.
it's
That derby is a
crazy.
different league, bro. So who do you
don't
think
worry.
wins?
Try and watch it.
Who do you think wins, brother? It's not football, it's war.
I think it's a draw.
Fair enough.
Like a draw.
Fair, it looks like a draw. But I think Sunderland, because of what they've done, I mean, because the way they've started this season, not bad.
Sorry,
yeah.
if
Go ahead.
Newcastle is home, it's Tyneside derby, right?
No, anywhere they are. It's called
called
Tyneside.
Tyneside.
No.
Tyneside.
It's not the time where it's actually now Newcastle are in Tyneside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sunderland are in
Where side?
side.
I beg your pardon.
Yeah.
So Tyneside.
Middlesbrough
Yeah.
are in T side. There are three of them in that. In that
Their WhatsApp group.
So if Newcastle are at home, it is Tyneside.
Tyneside derby.
If Sunderland are at home, it is weird time.
Okay.
That's how it is. It's weird side.
But they call
T-side.
it Tyneside derby as well.
Yeah,
That's
because most of the time Newcastle are at home.
because Newcastle are at home.
Most of the time, but it's more
When-
popularly
when
known as that.
Tyneside.
But because of the way they are,
derby.
Yeah.
it's correct. So today, this one is where time because Sunderland are
Sunderland
home.
are home.
It's
Brilliant.
great. You did learn, Abi? Yeah, you did learn. We're going to shout up and down. They ask who.
You shall know
shout
finish
up
first
and
class.
down.
No talk. Continue your this thing. After all the this thing, after all the training.
So I'm trying to look at if we guys, am I the only one who feels that? Well, I mean, I don't think I'm the only one, but I think it's a common knowledge. Syria has fallen off.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've fallen off,
off
regardless of KDB,
Sadly.
Scott, and all. I mean, do you know? I was just in a conversation with a Juve fan, and he was calling new players in Juve. I was not wondering, same Juventus.
Yes,
like,
now.
like he was calling players like, is it McKennie? I was like,
Yeah, McKennie.
McKennie popular now. That one even try. McKennie popular.
McKennie popular.
Yes,
McKennie.
Yeah,
US
McKennie.
International.
Yeah,
He
West
goes
Ham.
Swansea one time. He play for Premier League now.
Yeah.
He play for Premier League.
yeah.
They loaned him Swansea.
Was that
also.
Leeds?
Was it
Loan.
Was that
Leeds?
Leeds? Yes.
Was it
Leeds
Leeds?
loan.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think they loaned him to Leeds. Then.
But guys,
Juventus used to be one.
Yeah,
of,
super
Juventus
powerhouse.
used to be one of those clubs. In
We should do an
the
expose
early
on them soon.
2000s, You know,
Yeah.
I still remember.
maybe one of these
I still
episodes.
remember Juventus having Paulo Montero in defense.
Yes.
What's his name? Gigi Buffon.
Yes.
They had
Okay.
Yes.
Edgar Davids.
Yes, Zambrota.
Zambrota.
Camoranesi.
Cameronese, Nedved.
One German Cameroonese.
Cameroonese.
Water player.
Yes.
Lilian Thuram.
Trezeguet.
Lilian Thuram.
They had ballers.
Trezeguet.
They've fallen off.
No.
Alessandro Del Piero.
Speaking of Lilian Thuram, that's the proudest father in football, guys.
Of course.
That should be the proudest father in football. Kiefer Thuram.
I-
Prouder than Kluivert.
No, I think prouder than
Because Kluivert seems to have 7 children, and all of them are playing in top leagues.
You know, but
Really?
But,
Wow.
Yeah,
But now Thuram mad pass. One
Because
Inter,
one
one
day Juventus. And guess what?
Derby della
Guess what?
Madonnina.
He's a Juventus legend.
Yes.
Yeah.
And when Juventus play Inter Milan,
Yeah.
you know, the last time they played,
Yeah, where the two of them
both
scored,
of them
both of them scored.
Yes.
and I saw both of them standing and chatting with each
And the
other.
father
It was an epic.
just
It was an
father
epic.
was
If the fans catch you now, that
Like,
thing
I
when una
swear.
dey
when they
do,
showed the
like,
father, he was straight
like,
faced.
they were standing with each other, they were talking.
Like, you don't do
Coming
that.
out and laughing. I said, see this.
You don't do that.
Fans pay money come watch.
Football-
Now they do family meeting.
Una they do family meeting for match where you supposed to slap person.
Guys, this has been a good meeting for us.
Yeah, it has been.
As we tilt towards the end of the year, we like to tell our viewers and our listeners that please do not drink and drive. If you're going to go to any Oblate this December, there's a lot. As I was driving past a hotel, it looked like a signboard
Yes.
of different artists performing and how much it will be. But hey, whatever it is you do, especially the idea.
What did you call it? Oble?
Yeah, Oblate, like party.
Senior man.
It's senior man.
What's Oblate?
Is he Yoruba?
Oh my God, Oblate is a lingua.
Oncho.
No, I don't.
Oblate is a lingua. It's like a.
Once you don't come this podcast, they go back on that rock, have you? Because nothing you won't tell me. You don't know play again.
So Oblate is a word for turn up.
For turn up celebration.
Yeah, celebration like
Especially
lingua,
this
like a
season.
big party.
I'm on the
Do you club?
Of it's Jesus.
Senior man you're talking to. Senior man.
Experience. Yeah,
He's senior man. Senior man.
How was the experience, by the way? You went.
No, I didn't go, but I
Yeah, but it was beautiful. It was powerful.
Inspirational.
I also do think that as we round up this, I also do think Christian artists maybe it is bearing capacity as well. But I think Christian artists needs to do more to push their music to everybody. I think people should now say, you know what, I want to listen to this song. Looks like the way you choose different kind of song, right? But I think Christian songs are too within the Christendom.
Yeah,
I
have a reason.
Was like
Hold
that.
on. Yes, it was, but it's getting
not
better.
anymore.
But it has a long way to go in terms of selling. And here's why. Let me tell you why. I hosted a praise concert this Sunday, brother. In that praise concert, songs that I hear every day, that people sing every day, like popular Christian songs, recorded beautiful Christian songs. The people that sang them, I saw them in that event. I called their name on stage. But when it was when they were singing their song, I was like, now you sing this song. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, now this guy sing this song. Oh wow. Oh, this song that person sing that. Oh, no, be something like I'm just trying to say that.
There's not
this should be
visibility.
So this one you are saying.
Yes,
This one you are
zero
saying.
visibility,
This one you are
visibility.
saying. This one you are saying now. The difference is it happens with secular artists too. I remember Joe Boy and Fireboy had that issues too. Where I think it was Joe Boy especially. You know, his songs were like he had a lot of songs around. Everyone knew his songs,
people were not knowing
but they didn't know his face. So it's more of you doing more videos because the audio is already out there. So it's more of you doing more videos to your songs.
All right.
Do you understand?
So, yeah, I mean,
But then the songs that are going
out.
out. I was going to say YouTube Music. Number one most streamed song on YouTube Music was Gaze Baba's "No Turning Back."
Oh, okay, cool. I mean, so
In
shout
all
out to
of-
people at Experience. Shout out to everybody, enjoying life in their best ways in this December. We wish you. Any last words, guys? Let's start with Ini.
Yeah,
Good to see you, my brother. Last words.
Yeah, so stay safe out there.
Last words for this podcast.
Yeah, for this podcast, yes. Exactly,
Check your blood pressure.
Very important.
Very important. Check your blood pressure.
As much as
is. Nobody wants to talk about it, but there's a real pandemic there.
Yeah,
So,
indeed.
I visit the hospital and the doctors tell me that, people are not aware about, their
What's going on with their
status.
body.
They are not quite sure. You check your blood pressure regularly. Don't eat like a thief.
Especially this season.
Don't eat like a thief. Don't spike your cholesterol. Like just eating like he says, we didn't celebrate. You they chop like fool. Respect.
If like this, I don't get person for.
Respect yourself.
The person they watch am sha.
I can never go
Tell
to
Wale
him.
to cut this video.
I will never go to in his
Hey,
house.
Kuma send am to the person.
Because if you see me, if he give you food for your house,
in a 2 slices of bread and 1 small stew like this. Say na brunch with that. You mix some breakfast and lunch. Say no expect anything.
You're done.
Again.
I look like Cristiano Ronaldo for your eye.
Ebike, last words on the podcast, please.
Always a pleasure to see Jide again and Dr. George. I hope you guys.
Even though he didn't make it first class. I swear, that first class.
And I have low bearing capacity.
Some Carragher moments. You hold on,
I hope to see you guys again and again and again.
Yeah, Dr.
Happy New Year
George.
in advance, guys.
Yeah,
And Merry Christmas in advance.
Indeed.
Yeah, it's great to be here. I hope it won't take this long to be here
Yeah,
again.
of course.
I hope it won't take this long. But
You're good energy.
It's great to be here, and I just want to say the year might not have gone well for you, but be grateful. At least you are alive. And person with they are alive, get hope. So
Indeed.
I'm grateful for 2025, and 2026 definitely bigger for all of us.
Indeed.
And
Indeed.
again,
Amen.
sorry, before I go, God, I beg. Allah
Balotelli release ball back. Make Man City feel we leak.
It's about Balotelli, they hold on to ball. Waiting happen, give Aguero this ball.
I beg. We still get a few days to go.
Aguero
How many
moment.
days remain again now?
You think I beg?
Aguero moment. Yeah,
One
but,
last minute scream, I won't be bad.
I mean,
Aguero!
again, that's one of the most iconic things in football.
Yeah, it is.
But special shout out to everybody. I mean, I think the biggest thanks will go to our people for watching. It's a different thing for you to put out stuff, people to watch, comment, and then some people will literally wait for when the next video drops. And you are our absolute hero. Till we come your way again, please remember to look after yourself and take care of each other. My name is Babajide Guerrero, and I'm one of the greatest to ever do this. Bye.
Yeah, that was good.
Well done, brothers.
Well done.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Me, I shall tell you. Me,
go first class.
For where they put the guy tell me low. Say, Mama, they send me.
Go first class.
I don't need the money.
Hold on.
I don't need the money.
Let's take a picture. Let's take a
I don't take a picture.
Oh, wow.
Which president? Which president be that?
Our show.
God will son.
God will punish him.
Hey, he went. I forgot to say that he went there because he's on the FIFA for men's competition. He's the vice chairman of the
Whether
FIFA.
he's the vice chairman or not, it's very easy to be there.
He's the vice chairman for men's competition. So he has to be there. I didn't just remember. I knew he was busy, but I forgot to say.
As a FIFA member,
He go there.